All right, everyone, welcome back to another night of WNF Samurai Showdown. I'm so excited for tonight's bracket. We're 2 weeks away from Season 3 dropping, so this is going to be our last few tournaments on the previous patch. This is the Season 2 patch. So let's give Season 2 a nice farewell with tonight's and next week's tournament. I'm Goro, and with me we have...
we got Groupon, Coupon.
Yeah.
The dude.
So starting off tonight, we're gonna have Hella Plus and Dustan. Ooh, the fight of fire, dude.
Yeah,
Excited?
Yeah, I'm very excited. I also just want to point out we got mentioned that there was a lot of O2s in order to make it into the top 8. I'm just gonna punctuate that with every single game was O2.
Yeah, I never seen a bracket run where every single match is an O2. Holy crap!
Oh man, this patch seemed it's just like character matches, I guess. I don't know.
Wait, what? Genjiro for the Rimuru? I mean, Dustan does have a Genjiro.
Yeah.
I'm not. I guess he wants an uppercut in order to deal with her platforming and overall just jumping off the walls. Yeah, I suppose.
Yeah, you can't always rely on the God button 2C. Sometimes you need that arc, that angle when you go up.
Don't say that around the sun. He doesn't like when you refer to 2C as the God button.
Hey, I have a great teacher in Olipop. He teaches me the way. Yeah, it's
all right. well, look, man. I learned from the camp of Dustan where we don't praise buttons like 2C. That's a button of Satan. Anyway, moving on. So here we go, starting our match. Wow, gets a jump in with Gentro. Interesting. He's a really floaty character, so coming down with him he's usually really easy to anti-air.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that was a good catch on the roll. Very good. Yeah, push him back to the corner. So this is really good considering he did switch to this character to have a good DP. So if he's able to stick to this wall, yeah, really, you'll be able to space himself out where DP is going to be optimal in case Hella Plus starts to jump out.
Yeah.
All right, pressure by Hella Plus. He out of the corner. Ooh, I don't know if he wanted that.
Yeah.
I've never seen a Genjiro take that move out on purpose. It's always like a weird misinput.
Nice block on the overhead.
Oh, yes, stubby bun. Yeah.
Yeah. Ooh.
Okay, mix up. Just one more should do it. Oh, that was a dirty cancel. Good stuff. You know, we don't really have a lot of Genjiro players, so those sneaky cancels do catch players still.
But Hella Plus will take the knockdown. Nice roll forward into DP.
Yeah. All right. Oh, he missed the punish there. I guess he didn't want to press anything considering it was in Rekka.
Yeah. He backdashed into it. Luckily, it was in the air. There's nothing you can do off of it. But he's now able to start building a lead and the corner pressure. So this is looking a lot better than Hella Plus in the first round.
Dustan is chilling though. He has a lead, doesn't need to really press anything, do anything too risky. Nice. Patience pays off, is able to take the corner.
Ooh, yep.
Yeah, had to. Wow,
contested.
Wake up, Isan. What was that?
Oh my god.
Okay.
Wow. Damn, okay.
What do you think the DP was?
I don't know, because that's not real. Like the 3D knocks you down, so it wouldn't like catch you up.
Right? And so if the DP came out on block, that would have he would have been dead.
Yeah. Damn. Lucky.
Yeah. I don't know. Well, I'll have to ask him later when he gets on commentary. But
like Rekka, maybe?
Oh, it could have been Rekka. You're right.
If it was blocked, right?
Yeah, and maybe the input of the down forward for that kick accidentally had the it gave a forward input for the DP.
Yeah.
So I think, yeah, you're right. That's probably what happened. Okay.
There we go.
Nice whip punish. Wow. Okay.
Woo. Back throw for the corner.
Oh, jumps into the card. You gotta be careful with those. No, pressure, pushing to the corner. Nice. Oh, okay. Hello Plus answering with a good DP, trying to fight back for space. Oh, that was his chance. He ran forward too. I'm surprised he didn't press a button there. If you're gonna contest, might as well go for it. He does have a damn scary damage like that.
Yeah, that's a trade you don't want to see.
Yeah. Okay, Dasani has meter. What are you gonna do? We're gonna take a DP. All right, all planned. Just extends my range timer. It's all fine. All part of the plan. Let's see how he's gonna end it. No,
trying to get in there with a Rekka.
Oh! What? Oh no! Oh! Running C catches him. Good block. All right, yeah. I see Dustan's plan. He's conditioning him. I'll just take the first loss. It was all data. I'm just downloading. I get you.
Yeah. And he's getting so much of this 3D, and now is just mixing it up.
I really
Following
like
the roll.
Yeah, I like the aggression from Dasan right now, pushing in the corner. Good stuff. Hella Plus really doing a good job of fighting out now. So not really in the corner as much as it was in the first few rounds.
Yeah.
Oh, you gotta fight out. Yeah, nice. A puddle. Oh, he had to block it. It actually came out, gets the weapon flip. He eats it? Okay.
Jail it out. Right, he can wait for the opportunity. He has a nice lead. He doesn't have to force it too much right now.
He really doesn't. He has to be careful because this is his round to lose the entire set. So I'm surprised he didn't burst. I really am, considering how awful Gendro's rage is. He doesn't need it that bad. Okay, but he's able to get his weapon back. All right, so it paid off.
Yeah. Patience paid off. He's still holding that lead too.
Okay. Oh, it doesn't get the combo. It was very far. 15 seconds left.
Nice anti-air.
Oh,
ooh, okay.
Okay. 10 seconds left. Oh, it didn't punish the Rekka. That could have been it.
Yeah.
8-7.
Just needs...
Oh no. Okay. Okay. Nice. Oh, he took the lead.
He took the lead.
What's he gonna do? Ah, the stubby corgi buttons. Oh no.
Yeah.
Not enough. Ah. Can we get a buff on her range? She needs to upgrade, bro.
Yeah. Put the knife on the rope or something.
Yeah, we need some nice Doberman legs, bro. We can't do it with these stubby corgi feet, dude. It's just not happening. Okay, nice.
Oh, no cancel though.
Yeah, nice 3-piece on the kick.
Check with 2B trying to punish. Oh no.
When you're playing against Gedra, you really need to check that just 2C, I believe it says, because if you block it, it does become a true block string on his cancels. So you need to start putting pressure with weapon deflects against them, just so it decentivizes them to use it. Because oh my god. Oh, okay, that was a good time to burst. I agree with it.
Yeah, burst back.
Oh, beautiful. So it's about tied on the burst meter. So we're gonna have a. Oh, he lands it. Okay.
Alright, fair enough. Gives him the lead too. He needs to lock this weapon though.
Oh, that was good stuff. Yeah, Helipus has been really utilizing that new. Oh, okay. Yeah, good stuff. So now we have 1-1. The first 1-1 of the tournament. Holy crap. Okay.
Thank Lord, the curse has been broken. Top 8 is where he get real.
I do like Heliplus's use of that icicle pressure that he's been using. I think it's like 100 hand input for that. Could be wrong. But with the new or the very recent addition to Guard Crush, that might be playing more into her game plan. So good to get used to it now. Oh, finds nothing on the 5K cancel there.
Yeah, and it looks like Helipus is finding more of the aggressive side of the matchup now. And then Dustin is being a little bit more defensive.
Yeah, like I was saying earlier, the blocked heavy slashes that he's been doing do make an actual block string if you cancel into Rekkas, and I'm surprised that he hasn't been going for them. He's kind of just been content with just doing nothing and waiting for Helipus to try to press a button and punish after, but no cigar. But he's doing really good on Oki situations of just overall pressure, gaining just a little bit of damage, like just chipping away. Okay, nice. That not gonna be close. No. Okay, so just one tag away.
Yeah.
Oh, if only.
He's in.
Nice, good stuff. That Rekka. Oh, I have nightmares about it even still.
It's a good time.
No, never. It's never a good time for that Rekka.
All right. Yeah, just more patient play coming out of Dustin, trying to find the timing to get in, and really trying to make the most out of these corner pressures. But Hell has been finding his ways out.
All right, if there's ever been a privilege button, it's Rimuru's jumping K. That's the god kick right there. Just saying.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
He gets you out. It crosses up. Nice block on the cross up platform too.
Is that a double cross up? He had to block that left and right. Damn.
I think so. Yeah. Ooh,
nice. Okay, just about chip damage, gonna run up and do a DP. The slide. Okay. Ends up taking it with that. I wasn't expecting that. I was gonna expect just a bit of a more safe option with the chip, but that works.
Yeah.
Okay, final round. So whoever takes this is gonna move on to winners final.
Nice, confirm. Oh, okay, he's in there, trying to keep that corner in.
Okay, yeah, he's in a really good spot right now. Wow, the God kick traded with the God DP? Are you serious?
We'll take that. You know, it's trying to keep her in the corner, but nice 2C. Levies a lot of space for Heli Plus.
Shoving him to the ice. Oh, back to the corner now. Get out. Okay, good. Good stuff. You have rage. It's your turn.
Yeah. Take it. Take your turn.
All right, so Genjo will rage, but again, it's very difficult for him to land it. He needs to get it off a grab or like a jump-in combo. Other than that, it's just no way to land that thing.
Yeah.
Okay, Hella Plus on Orange Held. Oh, there it is! And just like that, Hella Plus moves on to winners finals. Oh my god!
Ooh! Ooh, I am shocked. I am shocked. I am excited. I am over the moon. Good job to Hella Plus. Sick deflect into the optimal stuff. SSM taking the whole thing for him and moving him into winners final of WNF. Taking it over Dustin.
Was it all conditioning? Both matches? Like 5 rounds? What was it, 6? All of it was conditioning? Like, no, I'm gonna use the weapon deflect when it matters. Right at the end. Holy hell. Okay.
Damn, that was some good stuff. Again, this is Sam's show. You're taking a risk with every button you press, and that was a great example. He was in a good position, had corner. He's going to use the big button to get a lot of damage to take the round. But, you know, you can die at any second, any moment.
I don't even blame the stun. It wasn't an awful button to press. And like I was saying, Hella Plus really wasn't contesting a weapon deflect at all during the rest of the set, so it was never coming up. However, I guess the sound should have noticed, like, hey, like I'm maybe using it a little bit too much, and I haven't seen Hella Plus try to weapon deflect. Like maybe it's coming into his mind, and it was. And I can't believe that Hella Plus really held onto that card until the very end. Wow.
And I love those positions because that was checkmate. He deflected, the weapon flew out of your hands. How is this big man going to defend himself? With his hand? Nah, he's going to eat it. He's going to die.
Oh my god. Oh. All right, moving on to our next match. Players setting up their buns. We're going to have Scrub Cybot versus Cotier. I'm curious what their buns are. Hold on, let me see what's up. Okay, yeah. Player 1 I agree with. That's the 3 on top, 1 on the bottom. I don't know about right side. That was, what was that? 4? 2 and 2?
Some crazy stuff.
Pad? Does he play on pad? Does he play pad?
Who?
I don't know. Scrub? Scrub's on the right.
Scrub got like sticks, I believe. Yeah.
And he plays.
I think he plays stick
again. No, but yeah, but like the way he set up his inputs, it looked like it was the square. What was it? Kick, and then light and medium on top and then heavy next to kick. I don't know. It was weird.
That's some wild configuration, but
yeah. Okay. Oh wow, I like that start. I love that button for Mina. That like little donkey kick into the roll. That button is amazing for a zoner. I can't believe they gave her that. I can't believe they gave her all her tools. That jump C is amazing too. Okay, nice.
This character's good.
All right, so Scrub with a good lead right now. I thought he'd play a little bit more defensive, especially against Earthquake, who's gonna have a difficult time trying to close the distance. But he's still running in. He's like, no, this health lead isn't enough. Hold up.
Yeah. Let him land another JC. Yeah. Who cares? I will throw an arrow when I'm dead.
Yeah, let me make sure he's on the floor dead, and then maybe I'll think about going defensive. Okay, ooh. Nice. Good punish on the flame. That's pretty difficult to do. Whoa, and there we have it. Yeah, it's gonna be mad rough for Earthquake to try to close the distance because of how scary those arrows are, but Gautier still managed him to get in the corner, so a lot of pressure here.
Yeah.
Nino with rage.
He has to hold all these arrows. Jump back. Still gonna hit you, dude.
Wow. Wow. That was an uncharged up arrow. Still managed to reach him. That's crazy. This is gonna be rough. Oh, that was,
I think he's in the air.
Now air reset. Ooh. Wow! Gautier with the SSM footage. That was really great recognition that he was still in rage to get that and had the time to do it.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
I was gonna squish this little girl.
Yeah. At this point, I kind of want to see Scrub just play it at full screen and use the rage timer to just throw powered up arrows. Try to get in. I guess he wanted the weapon flip like really bad to try to make that comeback.
Yeah, but now he has the pressure, right? He's trying to jump in with some sort of button, find the throw maybe.
Yeah, he still has a bit of rage. Ended up not using it. He just whiff punish with an arrow from full screen.
That's pretty good.
Yo. Oh, that's gonna tag. Yeah, had to burst that. That was definitely gonna tag.
Right, he's gonna hold these. You have to hold these arrows though. There's not a lot of things that Earthquake can do. Oh, he went for the
try to get cheeky there. I don't know. The risk on doing that was not worth the reward. He didn't have any rage timer left. At most, it was gonna do what, like a heavy slash with the damage.
Yeah,
that's crazy. But he didn't have to worry about an SSM because he had already used last round. Oh my God! Okay, good stuff. Good work from Gautier. How's he gonna end it? Nice.
Yeah, probably with a lot of kicks. He doesn't want to.
Oh, okay. Wow. Scrub really tried to throw the Hail Mary at the end there. I mean, why not? It was looking very dire, and he did have to use something to get out of the flame chip, so fair enough. All right, Gautier 1 up. Ouch. Doesn't get the whiff punish that time. Not spaced it incorrectly. Very tip got him. Gautier, nice pressure. Getting pressured by Earthquake is terrifying.
God, the butt, the foot? What, the foot? Where are you getting? Oh, you're getting the butt this time. Here comes the foot.
The cheeks. Yeah, there you go. Okay, yeah, this is getting very terrifying for Mina. This is, you have to play this match, and you just got to smother her. She doesn't have a proper reversal. So she has to hold cheeks. Oh, my God.
Oh, here comes the butt again. What's up? Here comes the overhead. I'm sorry, I didn't use my butt or my foot.
Oh my God. Mina, please. Okay. Oh, that's good stuff. All right. Gautier, he's playing this really well. Really, really well.
Yeah, he gets a position where Earthquake inherently wins, because every zoner just wants to get away. As much as Mina has the buttons to keep up close, when she's smothered, she's smothered.
Yeah, her close buttons have this really, like I was saying earlier with that donkey kick she has, they have this really weird property where if she's close enough, she gets put like halfway across the screen. So, but if she has nowhere to run, oh, don't jump when he has rage. That thing is so fast, has crazy range. You got to be careful with that, man.
That was wild. This is looking very, very scary for Scrub. Burst right. He wants to take it.
Oh, that recovers way too fast. So
yeah,
that is pretty much unpunishable. Oh no, but he crossed over, so he kind of weapon killed going for that punish. That's pretty That's pretty good, actually.
Yeah.
He's gonna close it. I don't see Scrub being able to make this comeback. Very, very difficult. Yeah.
Even with a chip too. Damn, crazy stuff. And yeah, Couture's gonna take it. So in season 3, that would have been like a good play because he was like, okay, I know this is gonna beat the Isen. He's gonna fly across the screen. I'm gonna be on the other side, able to pick up a weapon.
Yeah, you're right. I haven't even thought about that. Yeah.
So, season 3, that's good. That's good information to look at. But season 2, nah, he flies across the screen and like the game hates you.
Wow. Yeah, in case anyone watching doesn't know, there's a new mechanic coming in for season 3, 2 weeks. You can no longer weapon kill off screen. If a weapon goes off screen, it will be returned into I don't even know. Is it going to be dragged along the side of the screen, or is it going to be tossed into the middle? I really have no idea what the hell it's going to do, but it will be on screen. It will no longer be killed, so you will have a chance, and that situation won't happen ever again.
Yeah. Like, it was the right read. It was one of those knowledge checks type things. Like, I can basically do this in the safe.
Yeah, exactly. Where I don't know if Cotier knew how safe recovery that was, but it does look unsafe. So I don't blame him to go for it. And it was in a situation where even if it didn't punish, he would still be in a position where he could weapon kill. I think the only thing Scrub could have done at that point was run up and then back thrown and then trying to knock down. But that's very, a situation like that is so rare and unique that a lot of players haven't really thought what would happen when it happens. And usually when you see Isen get blocked like that, you kind of just want to go for the punish. The first thing in your head is like, I should just run up and back throw an Isen. It's weird. So I don't blame Scrub's decision making on that one. But yeah, that's kind of what he had to do at that point.
Yeah. So we're gonna probably move to the lower bracket, and I'm gonna hop off for a little bit and let my boy Dustin spit on the mic for a little bit.
Right.
I'll be back at some point.
Hello, everybody.
Take it easy, Groupon. What's up, Dustin? I had a question for you, and I completely forgot it. So when
Was it why I hit 5C at the end there?
No.
All right, cool.
Oh, I remember, but I the wand of asking you kind of went away, so I just won't.
Wait, no, come on. Spit.
Wait, what's that last thing? Okay, there it is.
Spit it out. Come on, I need to hear this now. You can't tease the audience like that, Goro. It's rude.
Look, I was gonna ask, what was that deep key after the 3D? Because that doesn't combo, and on block you would have died. So I was very curious. But I think we kind of
I messed up in option select.
It was a Rekka, right? Or
no, I messed up in option select.
It was supposed to be an option select?
Yeah, it beats Easton.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
Kusa taught me it where you do 3D and you input DP really fast, but because he side switched, I think I was just like I didn't input it fast enough and messed with my input. I messed it up, but it worked out anyway. But yeah, I did what's it? You just do 3D input DP really fast, and if they do an invincible reversal, the DP will come out, and if they don't, nothing will.
All right, so anyway, we're gonna have to commentate this match and get over that last loss of yours. So
who's playing?
This is B-Boy Sonic.
Where's Racer? Oh,
is this Markio Wedo?
Markio?
No, who is this? This is AR Robert B-Boy, right?
B-Boy choosing to play Rawhide here against Roberto.
I think this is AR Robert B-Boy.
B-Boy doing very strong this week. Had to beat Violent Kane to get into top 8. Very good showing. Playing honestly really solid with the Rojo right now, but she's smart. She's smart.
Does Iroha have a... I think Iroha can pull this off. She has a really decent DP and it reaches high enough that she should be able to contest the air. Wow, that was a really good combo.
She's smart, just having very good damage off confirms. Having very strong... And the tap there, B-Boy avoids it. Very lucky, but Iroha's dash making it too difficult to punish there, and B-Boy just decides to back off.
Does Iroha not get a punish on the slide? Does she not have a quick enough button? I wouldn't be surprised if she doesn't.
Off of Shizumaru's running D.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, she doesn't have punish. 2A is very fast and can punish if he does it badly. I mean, close B is also. I mean, far speed might also be. That's
Wow! The 5 seed finds a spot. Okay, drops him. Good. Takes the lead back. Oh no, B-boy. Realize you lost the lead. You're gonna have to go in. Do some.
oh, goes for the overhead. Unfortunate.
I wanted to see him do the top spin because it was gonna do a lot of chip, and I think it would have been enough to take the lead back.
I don't think it would have been. He maybe light DP. I don't know. He just throws it out. You can't. Oh, he doesn't punish on him. But that's a resource gone. He's free to press sword mids now, but that might not matter.
Yeah, B-boy. I wanted to play just a little bit more, just a bit more mobile. Playing. There we go. There we go. Oh no, still nothing.
Okay.
Yeah, that was a lot of dancing for a whole lot of not much that went on. I think just one button got pressed.
Okay.
Okay, there's a top spin, no punish on it. I'm pretty sure that's punishable.
The one on the ground, I think some close Bs can punish it, but
no, it looked like he came down with a kick and then canceled in the air.
Yeah. I think.
Okay,
Yeah,
first that.
Combo. Can't burst it after getting hit by that shoulder there, but I don't think he would have chosen to burst it anyway. Either way, B-boy gonna be playing some weapon defense. Ooh, that's his that's his weapon. See, this is the new meta when they got rid of weapon killing, as we were seeing. Oh, but B-boy says no.
I saw Robert try to go for the weapon catch there, so I don't think he's charging tap. So tap's
no,
not
you can because I imagine
you think he's switched over to heavy.
Yeah, when you get hit by a weapon flip with Shizu, you have the opportunity to just switch tap when you get knocked down because you know you're gonna have to press light to pick up your weapon. So you just switch tap anyway the second you get weapon flipped.
Gotcha. Okay, makes sense. Oh, hopefully he didn't lose his tap right there.
Ooh.
He might have.
Well, it's Shizu. He gets these things back pretty quick. He gets paid out on them.
Yeah, that's true. Only
after a very short work day.
Yeah. All right, Roja with meter, B-boy. You're gonna be able to use it. There's your chance.
That was it. Oh.
Yeah, that was it. He wanted to get the grab, but because their dash was
he gets DP. Good DP. Gets the punish. B-boy not bursting. He's waiting on it. I hope he bursts him.
He's gonna wait for the.
He's in tap range.
Right, doesn't get the punish off the. Yeah, he was scared for the DP to come out, but I doubt
the burst. He's probably waiting until he gets thrown again, but he's can die to a 5C and he can die to. He wouldn't be a good situation if he ate a jump C.
Yeah.
First, there we go.
Okay. Oh, he's gonna be able to land something. I don't know what he's gonna be able to do to find a spot.
Fireball. I wonder if you can confirm Fireball on the east end because I know Ro has a lot of advantage frames off of her Fireball.
Are you serious?
You might be able to.
I mean, it needs to be at least
like Kazuki. I don't know.
It needed to be at least plus 10.
Okay, he goes low this time. He goes low this time. Ooh. Robert says no. Oh,
okay. He was getting crazy risky with those jumps. Good patience by Robert being able to close that out, but oh man, that got scary. Oh, honestly, the jump arc that B-boy decided to take there could have probably been DP'd by Shizu. So that was very, very risky. I can't believe he decided to go for it. Okay, just defending. He's not JDing. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I was gonna say, like, if you're definitely gonna try to play this long game against Iroha, might as well just build a meter. If she wants to feed you butter, then go ahead and take it, man.
Yeah, she's very good at. That's the her fireballs do have a slow trajectory, so you gotta they're slow speed, so it's very easy to just defend a lot of your stuff sometimes.
Yeah, it definitely is.
From mid ranges though, it's a little bit easier for her to mix up her fireball game so she can't JD it.
It looks like Robert does know where the punish opportunities for him, but it doesn't look like he's confident in going for it and canceling into the DPs because he got it earlier right now, but didn't go for the cancel. So interesting. Missing the he's missing the JD. Again, it's online, so I don't blame him. There's a bit of lag for like 3-4 frames, so I'm not, can't blame him for missing 1 or 2 projectiles. Just defends.
Okay. Gets the shoulder. No confirm into.
Both these
I
players,
don't know.
they're playing a little sloppy right now. They're getting the hits, but they're not confirming into the full amount of damage.
You
Go
could've gone-
crazy! Oh, there it is! Is that enough? It is! Wow! Yo!
Wow, what a scramble at the end there.
Okay.
Oh,
What an opening! What an opening!
Oh, he picks it up.
Okay, what a gentleman!
What a boss.
Yeah.
B-Boy just said, no, I don't care. I'm just gonna pick this up and you're gonna watch me. Oh, he runs away. He's gonna
Fine,
die of
Robert,
umbrella.
It was he wanted to fight, you know. He didn't want it to be that easy. You're like, this is how season 3 is gonna play out anyway, so might as well get used to it now.
Katagiri, he's throwing these little.
He's just gonna.
What does that translate to?
I have no idea.
Alright.
Not one clue. I didn't even want this character in the game. I'll be honest.
Bro, I enjoy your presence. No confirm off the close 5B, unfortunately. Ooh,
Okay, great block by Robert there. Nice.
solid jump C from Robert.
That jump C.
It is solid.
That's the understatement of the century, bro.
It's a solid.
Oh, yo, he tapped to the projectile. He was too far, but that
Level
was
5 tap. Not even punching a Rojo fireball. Can't punish that fireball against her, huh? Oh, he could have confirmed that into. Probably could have been close 5B.
Yeah, okay.
Weapon flip. Okay.
Robert got in a throw off the backdash to answer that roll forward.
I want to see him just throw.
That was tricky. Holy hell, I got hit by that for sure.
First,
First
okay.
is way too late. What's he gonna do with this though?
He's got a.
I don't know. The
Oh,
crosser? That
ended shortly. I ended abruptly on that.
Yeah.
First there.
good stuff from both of these players. That was B-Boy's second time in top 8, so congratulations for that. Unfortunately, Robert was
B-Boy being a very improved player this season.
Yeah, he's really saying farewell to season 2. He's like, I'm gonna be in top 8 every single week for the rest of season 2, and you guys you better pray they don't buff his characters, because he's gonna be in winners, and he's probably gonna take whole tournaments in that case.
Yeah, they're gonna nerf Wu. They're gonna nerf Wu.
What specifically about Wu do you want nerfed this time? Let me hear it.
Can they?
That's
just,
right, you're a liar.
No,
You
no.
really
Can they just nerf lightning? Just take it
Yeah,
out.
what do you want? Just remove the move altogether?
Yeah, it's stupid and doesn't work.
What do you mean?
Does
Have
just
have you
JD
seen
it?
the combos?
You just push. The only thing you use it for is immediate on the wake up, and then you just push block it. It's like, oh.
You get those sick combos where you do like lightning into ice
Yeah, the
ball.
sick combos that don't work.
What do you
Why,
mean
like,
it don't work?
They never hit. Who's gonna get hit by like a frame 37 mid on wake up? Like, come on, bro. Don't play. Don't play with me.
It's an anti-air, bro.
Yeah, it's an anti-air, but it's the combo only happens in the corner. Also, you're not
Even it happened. Oh man, look, I don't want to even discuss this.
That move is ass, bro. Take it out. She doesn't want that move.
Oh man,
Give her something better.
It's always hot takes with you every time. I can't believe it.
That move isn't good. What are you talking about, bro?
So up next, we're gonna have Markio versus Wedo.
Wedo. Wait, where?
Yeah.
Where?
He's here.
Yeah, he's here. Let's go.
Yeah, he's here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, we unfortunately weren't able to see him at last WNF. Some complications or something. He wasn't able to play.
He's I assume he's always busy, really, but he does want to play, and he's a great player. So I'm happy to see him tonight, and he's able to get open up the free time to showcase his. He plays Charlotte and Nako, I believe. I know for sure he plays Charlotte. For sure. I'm not sure if he has a second.
I wish to see Nako because I have not seen Nako in WNF top 8.
What do you mean? Ever?
I mean, Loot Stairs, did he pick Nako in top 8 ever?
I don't know, but he plays Nako, so I'm gonna count him.
Probably. Yeah, he probably picked her. But yeah, I wanna.
Yeah, he for sure did. There's no way he did it. Yeah, no, you're crazy. He for sure did.
I don't remember.
It was a long time ago. But
Probably, yeah, probably.
yeah, we were younger men back then. It was a different time.
We were poor, innocent children
Yeah, just small lads.
on PSN. What?
Oh, don't remind me.
And
All right,
now
so
we
we get
see
Charlotte.
a classic matchup here.
Okay, yeah. What do you think about it? If it's so classic.
Charlotte. Darlie doesn't have an anti-air that works against Charlotte.
She doesn't, but she really only needs to touch Charlotte a few times now, especially after the health nerfs that Charlotte took. So, but
Okay.
I don't know. Charlotte has amazing DP, so you cannot take that away from her. It's just, is Weddle going to be on point with them is the question. So,
Guerrero seems like he's not going to be on par. Oh, okay, he is here. Oh, fake out at the beginning
that
there.
was interesting. Probably tapped
I
out.
think that was a very bold strategy, trying to bring his opponent into maybe running up and throwing. Probably he was hoping the AFK strat where you sit there and then maybe your opponent runs up and grabs you and you say, okay, I'm gonna dodge.
He was definitely putting some like WWE 90s remix on the YouTube on the side, bro. He was all tap for sure. I don't know. You need that. You need those songs pumping.
Yeah, you gotta get it. Yeah, look at this, bro. This is the pipe man. He's listening to some music right now. He's got some heart.
Oh, there's a weapon play out.
There is.
Oh, trade combo! Yo!
Okay, where else got those?
I told you Mark was an amazing player, bro. Oh, I'm so glad he's here. That was a really good closeout by Markio, however. Yeah, if you're not on point with those anti-airs, you really need to knock her out of the sky or else it's gonna become very, very difficult. Ouch.
Markio's just taking the strategy of just, I'm not even gonna try to deal with you jumping, I'm just gonna be the one jumping right now. Yeah. You got answers.
Wow, beautiful punch. Yeah, Markio's on point right now.
Markio's taking a lot of risk.
Oh my god, okay, catch and release again.
Jumping against Charlotte when she has weapon flip, that's a very scary thing to do. But Markio, it's worked out for him. He's gained quite a large life lead here. But deep jump, okay, quick little combo there. Too big, but good damage from the get.
Okay, I poke him out, stay out. Oh, the poke! Is he really gonna make the comeback? No way.
Comeback, no burst? Oh,
he's running away at the combo! He didn't do heavy smash! Wow, okay, guys!
So, 3 close calls there for Wero on like one of the deep like that, but okay, he got it. He clutched out. That was an amazing comeback. Okay. Very solid play. Ooh, the anti-air. Now he's not gonna let
Okay, it could be that Weddle was just like warming up, He's just definitely trying to warm him up and getting those DPs ready. Yeah, hold on.
He's just getting heated. He's starting to get heated.
He's doing the hella plus, like let me not use this answer until I need it. So it could be that. It could be that. Wow, yeah, that one DP kind of put the fear of God in Markio. He's kind of really relaxing now. No, you can't fear the DP like that. You gotta just go. There it is. Yeah, just Unga. Just go. Here. Oh, too far with the grab, though. You gotta relax right there. Got a little too excited. Overhead fight the spot.
Oh,
great.
Misses the DP, gets kick crouching, but no confirm from Markio.
It's unfortunate. Oh, trade again?
Oh, no.
Straight beat
up. Beats clean.
I'm
surprised. What's that grab? Oh.
Is he not gonna burst? Yo, Markio, burst? Please burst soon. Very,
Charlotte.
very soon. Oh my god.
Charlotte would need. Yeah, this is burst range. Oh,
that was good cross up. Oh, he smashed.
Charlotte's big problem. She can't kill. She can't steal rounds from burst. Oh, but that's gonna be it.
Oh yeah. As far as Weddle, what would have been the optimal punish on the run there? She could do the running like trip slide thing, right? I think that might have
killed. That would stop him from bursting, but then he would just burst on wake up, so he'd still have to deal with it.
But would it do enough damage to kill? Or maybe like a running DP?
No, that was his best up. Maybe a running DP at best, but it might not have been punished in the first place at that rate.
Yeah, it does start up pretty slow.
Yeah. Charlotte actually has pretty slow DP. Not the best. The heavy will often, someone will hit the ground before it comes out. The medium.
Yeah, it just has like.
Her medium will tend to trade a lot of the time, actually.
Yeah, okay, wow. That was a delayed jump. Actually got out of throw there. Interesting. Oh, nice. I like the way Markio's playing this. Oh, no. Gotta be careful with those. Yeah, Weddle's warmed up now. He's ready with those DPs. Can't go into the air that quickly.
Okay. Just trying to go for the jump. Ooh, that medium DP. Good reaction. That one's a little slow. It's hard to get that.
Okay. Weddle's playing this a lot better now.
Oh, he tries to catch him moving around with that 5C there after the jump in, after the neutral jump. Okay.
Markio's trying to get adjusted to the new pace that
Wow.
Weddle was at. Yeah, here's his chance. No, I wanted to see a little bit more aggression there. That was his time.
Of the rail.
That was one hell of a call out.
I think it's hard because he can just release that at that range, especially. He can just release it, and it'll probably come out before that thing can even hit. But I respect the attempt, though. Not having SSM against Charlotte, that's a little tough because she does have some normals that you want to deflect.
Yeah. All right, so
Wow.
great anti-air by Weddle. Yeah, that's probably her best anti-air button normal. Like I think it's
From
ridiculous.
that range, definitely. Just because of how fast it is. Ooh. How high it reaches.
Okay, that was
He's
terrible
looking for
trade.
that.
All right, Marco's doing work right here. He hasn't used weapon flip at all. Interesting, and it does have armor properties.
Ooh.
Guess he's not can't find an opportunity to land it. Still jumping on Charlotte's weapon flip. That's crazy.
I think he's conditioned Wero to, because of the last weapon flip he tried getting beaten out, he's conditioned Wero to think that he's going to jump in and do an early jump in, so Wero's just going to...
Right.
He's not going to go for it.
No, that was a beautiful drill right there. Nice. Pressure. I like that Marco.
Brings down the hammer.
Mm.
Charlotte's jumping, being very strong and throw, but Darling having a very good jump into himself.
Alright.
Very, very large jump buttons.
Alright, Marco with full meter, just go hard. I want to see Marco be able to take back the pace because as it is right now, it's still 100% in control by Wedo, which is not what you want when facing Charlotte. You definitely want to be in control of the pace just because she has such good buttons to zone and put you in the corner and pressure that you don't want her in control of how it's going out. Like, trying to react to her stuff is very
Alright, knee check. Marco backs off.
okay.
There it is.
That was such a good punish. I'm glad they nerfed that bayonet lunge. It used to be ridiculous.
Yeah, this is really strong. Whoa.
Whoa, interesting.
Yeah, no, Marco's trying to get in his face. Real?
The fact that Weddle didn't jump out when he was just walking forward like that did open up that drill. Marco recognized that he's not trying to jump, so it's like might as well go for the throws.
It seems like Marco isn't able to punish bayonet lunge from farther ranges with that catch and release.
Yeah. Alright, Weddle's gonna have to be bursting soon, dude. Oh no.
That's the man who does the burst. There it is.
Oh, Marco went.
That's the problem with bursting real late. Your opponent, it's like, oh yeah, they could die for pressing a light, but it's like at the same time, you could die for getting hit by a light, and your frame, your window to hit someone out of the light, that's way smaller than your window to like hit you with a light.
Yeah, Marco actually had the read on the burst too. He tried to go for the dodge to go through that pushback, but timed it a little bit off. Didn't get it, but still took it. So now 1-1.
Ooh, trying to get. Okay, we'll throw over this a little bit. Ooh, big damage off the cross up. Cross up from Darwin.
Yeah, so it does look like Marco has been able to gain control back at the pace. And it's up to Weddle to answer now, and he's having difficulty finding his way in now that he's in a life deficit. Yeah, he's just gonna have to get aggressive and just try to fight fire with fire. Just try to jump C at her.
I want to see Wero I just want to see him chill a lot and just whoop. Maybe not.
Just try to smother.
Try to press a lot of lights and just DP her on her jump ins.
Marco's playing this really good. Yeah, like I said, it's in the ball's in Marco's court now. He's like he's just chilling, man. He doesn't have to do it. Oh, great contest there. Yeah. Yeah, he was playing that very defensively, and all of a sudden just wanted to go in with the catch and release, catching Weddle off guard. could have built a meter there off these giant.
Or
green
Doritos,
grenades.
but Darley has the answers.
Oh, is that why Nightline and Shinchie were called Team Green Dorito? I just connected the dots, bro. Anyway,
It was grape. It was
moving
grape
on.
Dorito too, which is why I
Oh, was
didn't
it
get
great?
it.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it was grape
Oh,
Dorito. I never got that. But either way, moving on. Very intense match going on here. Very intense DP whip, and Charlotte's DP being slow, so Darley able to get over her.
is it because Bosser's purple? All right, moving on, dude. I can't. My mind's being blown right now.
Alright.
That was a great crossover. Oh, okay.
Okay, doesn't get the punish on that. First having too long to start up. Oh. Whoa. Well, bursting early this time. Oh,
Yeah.
and Marco burst so quick. He has a life lead.
Okay. Wow.
Wow. He was. What was he looking for? Was he looking for Markio to run up on him so he could grab?
Probably. He was either looking for a button to be able to grab just because of the increase of the hurt box forward, or he was looking for Markio to try to run forward there. That, or he underestimated the very, very slow run speed of Charlotte. She doesn't cover ground that quickly. She's a tank. she kind of lumbers around. But Markio being able to take that, I was getting worried too, especially after the first match, because it looked like Weddle was warming up. He was getting those DPs on point for the anti-airs, and he was in charge of the pace of the match. But somewhere in the middle, Markio was able to control his nerves and just take back the reins. Really good stuff from both these players.
Yeah, very, very solid play. Markio takes it in the end, and we're going to be moving on. I think my block is up here, if I'm not mistaken.
Both of our blocks are up because you, sir, have to go back and play. And I...
Wait, is it my turn already?
Yeah, because you're now in losers after losing to Hello Plus.
No.
I don't know if your match is up, but...
No. It's Scrub and Roberto.
Oh, it's Scrub and Robert first? Well, there you go.
Yes.
All right, so we are off. So up next for your commentators, I believe it's going to be Groupon and Sugar Bear.
NWO Scrub Cybot. Dustin,
Alright.
peacing out.
All right, later, guys.
Later.
Later.
Muffin, what are you
Oh.
doing?
Yeah, I was. Wait. Well, where's my box of? Yeah, I was eating some Swiss cheese Ritz crackers while watching a good game.
Sick. Yeah, I've been thinking about Cheez-Its a lot lately. But anyway, here we go. We're in here. Thank you all for coming. Losers quarters finals is starting up now. Two matches, Dustin versus Markio and Scrub Cybot versus AR Robert. I think we said Scrub is up first.
Yeah.
We'll see soon enough. So far, really good top 8. Going into this, to me, there's always questions. Who's going to take this, or how's this player going to perform? My big question was, will we finally get to see Wero Asamiya play? We did, and in a lot of ways, he didn't disappoint. I don't know how often he plays the game, but I hope to see more of him in the future.
He's an amazing Charlotte. He started off with that character. I've been seeing dabble with Naka. Incredibly happy. But I'm glad we just got to see the beginning of his adventures in WNF.
For sure. Hopefully we're going to see him more. But we got Scrub. It looks like it's official. Scrub Cybot versus AR Robert. We're going to see Mina versus the little fella, Shizumaru. Wouldn't harm a soul. Look at that face. Too nice a guy. And we're going to be heading to Kamui Kotan in the winter. Very serene stage for our battle to the death.
Yeah, you got a really, really cute deer in either forms of this place. So, it's a good place.
For sure. I like seeing the buns run around. All right, anyways, we're into it. So Robert kind of going after it. Typically, I'm used to him backing up a little bit, but it makes sense. Mina has really strong zoning capabilities, so he's sort of showing his game plan early. I at least want the lead quickly, but I definitely, I'm not going to let you just do what you want to do all game.
Be able to build a nice lead with a little oppression that he was putting on in the beginning. Went for a throw that time, didn't work out.
No, Scrub is very active player, I feel like, particularly on defense. He typically takes to the air, which why wouldn't you with her air button? So he can be difficult to throw.
Oh, just runs into that one. And JC right back with a low into tap, and that's probably going to take it.
Yeah, I think you're dead, my friend. Yep, indeed. Well played from Robert there. They were really just throwing haymakers at each other. It truly is a JC showdown between these two. But Scrub's coming in the second round here with full bar.
It's going to levy it up with the arrows. When you do have full rage, they charge a lot more faster.
For sure, and the chip is nothing to, to stick your nose up to. It's good stuff. Too much. Oh, it's low. That was kind of cheeky, but talk about cheeky. Oh my gosh. All right, that was crazy exchange. A lot of damage dealt there. Scrub coming out on the top of it, though. Oh, until that point.
Yeah.
Wow.
Swings for swings. DP disrespect the Oki.
Chip out
Burst.
range, yeah. Scrub knows that he has to burst. Oh, but he wasn't ready. Yeah, it's sort of a tricky spot. We say because of float, as far as I'm concerned, you don't want to, you got to be really picky with your Easons when fighting Shizu, but when you're in chip out range and Robert goes to the air, you have to be prepared for him to do the spin, and that is definitely something you should be using.
Yeah. Just let it rip. At that point, what do you have to lose? Chip's coming anyways.
So a quick first game there from Robert. Scrub, definitely capable player. We're going to have to see what's the adjustment here, and if there is going to be one. Great run under out of the corner. I love seeing that. That's chef's kiss kind of stuff.
Wonderful. And he's been, but he gets the deep with the JC. Nice answer to this, because a lot of the damage that he's been finding in these games is just the float down mix it up.
Sure. Yeah, his JB hits on both sides, really potent cross up. Both characters are very strong in the air.
Oh, nice. Trying to grab something. Pick up the weapon, but nah.
Not you can't do that. Good play from Scrub there.
Turning it on right back against Robert. Nice A.
And I love seeing his air-to-air button choices. He does a great job. And then push block, a really criminally underutilized skill in this game. It's great to see him utilizing it, and he does it well there.
Ooh.
I think that was a punish opportunity, but Robert knew that if she was still considered airborne, he could have gotten severely punished there. Great dodge from Scrub, but no SSL.
Yeah. Trying to keep it for maybe a burst out opportunity later, but nice block.
Robert, really forcing the issue. Oh my goodness, the range, dude. Not a good understanding of the range there. He was just too far for the WFD.
Yeah. Ooh, there was a lot of pressure trying to keep the corner, but it just ended up killing Robert. Yeah.
For sure.
And no burst.
Yeah. It was really interesting. Robert was sort of, bullying him in the corner there. What are you going to do about it? Stop hitting yourself. And you scrub throughout that 5B, and that 5B is a very strong button. And Robert, a little bit of maybe frustration or just agitation. I don't think he's happy with how that round turned out. But right now, regardless, 1-1. We're in losers. One of these dudes is going home, and they're both incredibly strong players. Find themselves in a losers bracket quite early, as far as I'm concerned.
Ooh. Jerk him up. Nice. Yep, just doing trade for blows. Airs when they need to be. Nice walk under.
Yeah, they're both trying to manage the air because, some of these characters, stalwart pokes are in the air. So that's where they get a lot of their return. So they are spending a lot of time up there.
Yeah. Let's check with the boot up. Nice throw. Gonna go to the weapon flip, trying to take the round right back. Low.
So, when the opponent's right on top of the weapon after a weapon flip, it's something of a gamble situation. Is the opponent going to mash out the weapon pickup, or are they going to block? In that situation, Scrub mashed it out. Robert had a meaty poke rate for him. He confirmed, and that was the end of that round there. So, good stuff from Robert.
Nice check with the B. trying to control that space with the big fat button that it is. Ah, yeah. It's finally getting back in with that float mix up.
Yeah, and it hurts real bad, as y'all can see.
Yeah. Oof. Nice whiff punish.
Scrub fighting though.
Mm-hmm. Little knockdown.
He's trying to get out of this corner. Yeah.
Yeah. Even on knockdown, Robert's just using the right tech positioning in order to keep him there. But with that back throw, oh no, never mind.
Yeah, this is now a very tense situation. Scrub is down around here. He doesn't want to give up his meter. Robert has popped. Scrub can find a way to survive, particularly with his meter in tow. And he does.
Lord.
Wow, that is a big win for Scrub. I feel like Robert really gambles with that meter sometimes, and sometimes it works for him, sometimes it doesn't. And right now, he's not coming in with an advantage. However, this is Shizumaru. He has tap and he has SSM. Very powerful tools still left in the game.
Yo, Scrub got that DP. I never really see that coming out of Mina's at all. Oh, finally worked out.
And there it is, folks. And it hurts real bad.
My thing is I'm pretty sure he just chose the wrong option at that point. Because I've seen him do it before where he would do the up arrow, jump over it essentially.
But you know, here we are. Scrub has no life left essentially. Yeah, okay. Just a great check from Robert there. It was a bad situation from Scrub, but he was something of a ticking time bomb. All that meter, things could have gone either way, but Robert, you know, saw the approach, made the decision to poke, and in that, you know, occurrence, it was the right decision. So well played from Robert there. That was a really, really back and forth set, I feel like. But despite giving away, quote, giving away that meter in the second round, he shows that, you know, Shizu without meter, not really the end of the world for this game.
Yeah. Just because out of like every character in the game, in terms of big damaging like turn back moves, Shizu has plethora of options with Rage Burst and without. So him throwing that in order to check sort of like fireballs and whatnot is not too much of a risk for him, and it paid off greatly in this last round.
For sure, yeah, that SSM, it is a projectile. It goes through other projectiles, so you can throw it out full screen. You know, if it works, fantastic damage return. If it doesn't, I'm not saying you can't be punished, but it's difficult to punish. So, you know, it's a pretty safe bet, and it does big damage, as we mentioned. And then on top of that, tap as far as damage is concerned is like a WFT into itself. So yeah, the more I think about it, this does feel like one of those characters where, sure, if you want to gamble with the burst early, you can, because there are other options just to blow your opponent up in this guy's game.
Yeah. And the more I think about the projectile SSM, I'm like, man, that's mad cheap. Everyone else, they gotta like risk block it as SSM right back, but with this dude, he just throws it out and you block and he goes, oh, okay.
No biggie.
Right,
My bad, dude. Don't take it personally.
It was a mistake. It just flew in my hand. Oops.
So yeah, as a Kyo player, Kyo doesn't even run forward. Yeah, I'm gonna complain about it. All right. Anyways, we got Markio going up against Dustin. Dustin going back to Genjiro. Now he lost to Hella Plus with his Genjiro pick earlier in the winner's side of the bracket, and you know we were presenting the idea there that was a matchup choice. To do it again, I don't really know if it's a matchup choice. He's probably just wanting to get the rust off his Genjiro, but I don't know. In loser semifinals, this is not a quote weak opponent. He needs to take Markio very seriously. So I don't know if this is the right choice, but we're just gonna have to wait and see. Dustin, very strong player. I don't think we can question him until the match is done.
Yeah. Okay.
That hurt real bad.
Yeah, and that was a punish off of the catch and release, so that's just on the table now if you messed with it. Nice little check.
Oh, Sinister, that is a good point. So maybe he is looking for that DP again. Two JDs there. And yeah, as you mentioned, Muffin, punishing catch and release outright with 2C. If that's legit, that's not good. Oh, great punish there from Marco on the whiff DP.
Nice. Waiting for it. He just needs one more JC, so it's gonna be a little bit more sigil with his jumps. Able to tie it up there. Wow. Hey.
Oh, and now he pulls it out. Very cheeky.
Ooh. Meaty foot.
Yeah, it's strong tool. A real thick normal there. Great round from Dustin.
That wasn't
Trying
deep
to
with the
apply a bit
crossbow.
more pressure. Yeah, Dustin creating space and then pulling back in now. Great DP.
Ooh, stay in the corner, my good sir.
Dustin is. Ooh. Oh, talk about spamming your rage burst early. Let's see what happens here. Oh, that was sexy.
Oh, yo, I'm making this worth it. I burst, you're almost dead. Better, he knows he needs a burst, right? One more hit, he's dead.
Right? Question mark.
Yeah.
This is scary.
Oh my
No. I in that moment I feel like he had to do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, Genjiro's on the opposite side of the screen, right in your face. No, you got to do it right away. So
Yeah.
really impressive first game there from Dustin. I feel that was well played.
You got that juicy combo at that person with like panic burst. Oh god.
Ooh, okay, the deflect attempt is a little bit too far, perhaps a little bit too late there, but I like the idea. And these DPs, yeah, as Sinister mentioned in the chat, you're really seeing it come into play now, and it makes sense. Darlie's biggest threat is her jump arc. So having a DP option, particularly one like Genjiro's that covers a lot of space, really powerful tool in this matchup.
Ooh. Into JA. Stopping some of those jump. Nice block on the cross up.
Oh, I think that was an SSM, but
Yeah.
you missed the input there. It can get a little tricky on cross-ups.
Ooh, gets out with the toe.
Interesting how the Rekka enabled him to get out of the corner there. I don't know if that was his intention, but an interesting idea nonetheless. It didn't kill though. Okay, this is a little scary here.
Ooh.
Very scary here.
Okay.
Wow. Okay. Markio able to close that with a close B. But damn, that was rough stuff. Yeah. I'd be sweating a little bit if I was Markio. But here we go.
Mad close. Ooh, nice dodge on the Rekka. Able to punish. Yep, same side. Trying to be a little bit tricky. Getting in with that JB.
And you see Dustin, I've seen Tao do this as well, JDing twice after the jump in. He's JDing the jump in and JDing again. Because you typically expect the normal to come after the jump in. I'm going to shut up now, though. 2 command grabs in a row. Now Dustin needs the burst. He ain't going to do it. Both of these guys, a little stingy, a little frugal. With their meter, and I'm thinking it costs both of them. Not that they were, both of them were in a really bad spot, but still, I don't believe in laying the game run out with your burst on the table.
What a conversation. 2 command grabs in a row and be like, yeah, what?
I'm not afraid. Yeah, it was pretty wild. Okay.
Nothing really or just keep him out. In fact, the whiff under just 5C. Oh,
Dustin's really throwing caution in the wind right now. We see him back up a little bit. Okay, great range on that jump seat.
yeah. Great DP. Finding a corner position of his own.
And you can see him sort of slowing things down a bit in the past 5 seconds here.
Ooh, nice block. Ooh, that's gonna take it.
And just
Nice.
like that, Dustin on set point now.
Yeah. I like the Markio starting to like basically like Dustin's calling it out right now. But anytime he finds himself in north position, he just try to neutral jump, just to get out of sort of the Rekka or the throw, and try to find a button out of that. But oh my god,
Ooh, great punish on the deflect attempt. Yeah, we saw the card there. Not as effective a strategy in 7 as it has been in past games, but it's nice to see him make an appearance. And Markio is in a scary spot.
nice check. He needs to think about this burst. No cross up coming up. Okay. Forcing it. Yeah.
I think it was a little too early. I would have tried to survive Dustin's burst first, because then you could go, throw caution into the wind. Now it's time.
Yeah.
He needs damage.
Ooh, that's a start. Oh, went for the command grab, no punish. Ooh, he gets the cross up, and it was deep. Oh, okay. Ooh.
Totally lost track of what round it was. I was like, did Markio just close it out? No. So we got an honest third round, rare in Sam Show. Great catch and release. And start from Markio.
Yeah. Ooh, trade. Gets in. Finally gets a knockdown into the corner. You're not going to get out for free, of course.
Oh my goodness. And he's like, man, if you're going to press buttons, I got a button for you, and it's big.
Yeah. Evens it right up. Another catch and release.
And there's no get out of jail free card here. The life bars are the life bars, and the time is the time. So this is a scary moment for Dustin right here. Just when I say it. Just when I say it, you must have heard it. SSMs are still on the table. Wow.
So, yeah, you said it was a scary moment. Dustin, right?
I did, and I stand by it. But SSM is such a powerful tool. And it just shows you how powerful a good read can be in this game. A good read can give you what, 60, 70, 80% damage depending on the character.
Yeah.
So that life deficit really didn't mean a goddamn thing in the end. And it's an excellent play from Dustin there.
Incredible stuff. I'm gonna shout out real quick the match arena that's been going on. So I'm gonna let y'all know we're at $149 right now. Thanks to Royal Psycho, who dropped a big old $100.50. So the coupon code and $100. Royal Psycho, you are the GOAT, the Gelford genius, and I love you. Thank you for dropping the big ones. Other donations are Mr. Annual with $20.50, Andy OCR with $20. We got Deployable Funk with 50 cents, and this is just
Nice
a
name.
coupon stuff. I like it a lot.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're jumping up there. We're at $1 off. 2 coupons, 2 Groupon coupons for $150.
Coupon, can you tell us about coupons?
Yes. So if you go to the match arena link that is provided in chat right now, and type in the hit contribute and type in the promo code WNF021 _8 Sam Show, you can throw a free 50 cents into the pot, no charge to anyone. And yeah, with that, you can donate to the pot and support all the great players that are here. We're already at someone already did it.
Yo, it's free real estate, folks. I mean, seriously, if you're here and you're enjoying yourself, take the time to pull it up, copy paste that code in the chat, paste it into Matcherino, 50 cents in the pot, just like that. No harm, no foul to you, your wallet, or mine. So give it a shot. In the meantime, though, we're gonna have Cotier versus Hella Plus. Man, that last set was such a banger that I felt like I thought that was both games. You know what I mean? I thought we had just hit top 4, but no. We got another treat in store for y'all. It's gonna be the big man versus the little lady. Cotier going up against Hella Plus. Okay. So I feel like Tondake, it's not necessarily risky, but to reach on Earthquake's JC, a good read like right there, he can definitely punish you. Again. Okay, great. Awareness from Hella Plus there. Interesting. We're seeing the Fat Breath used as a way to sort of, when he doesn't have time to jump in, nullify the Tondake. Great whiff punish there from Hell Plus, really showing how fleet-footed this little lady can be.
Yo, what's up? What's up, Sugar Bear? This is Surfbot stepping in.
Oh, what's going on, Surfbot? Oh my gosh, you're right. You're right. So it is top 4. My apologies.
It's all good. It's all good. Dude, looks like I stepped in right at the intense moment. Cotier with a big weapon deflect, or sorry, a deflect, and into SSM, wrapping up the round immediately.
Indeed. Yeah, as far as SSMs go, they definitely vary degrees of damage, and if I'm not mistaken, Earthquakes is the most damaging, which I think is fair.
Yeah, I think for sure his does the most damage. It looks pretty impressive too.
And ironically enough, now that I think about it, I think Rimmu might be right behind him.
Yeah, hers does a ton too. Hella Plus is looking not in a very good spot. If I were him, I would probably think about popping soon. In fact, as soon as the rage wears off.
Yeah, it seems like this game's quickly getting away from him, but you know, he has more than enough time and life to sort of change the tides here. We do see these mixing up the gameplay a little bit. Tondakes weren't working. However, he's on death's door and he knows it. There's the burst.
Yeah. I think that he has to watch out because the Dondakeis that he used to control space could work against him, as Earthquake has a much easier approach to jump past them and do JCs or the instant butt drops to kind of get around those. So I think it's going to be a little bit harder, and he just needs to mix up his timing a little bit.
For sure, yeah. Earthquake, large and lumbering on the ground, quite slow, but in the area is quite quick. And the reach on that JC against projectile characters, it makes him surprisingly effective. So yeah, that's definitely something that needs to be considered here. And we saw Hella Plus, change his approach a little bit towards the end of that game, going in a bit more. Particularly using the platform, because that platform, Earthquake's just got to hold it. He's too damn tall.
Yeah. He could potentially challenge Rimmu in the air with JBs as well, but I think if Hella Plus times the platform right, then there's not a whole lot Earthquake can do. Oh, and that's a full punish off of the ground Tondake.
For sure, yeah. And, as you mentioned, I feel like the Tondake can be a powerful tool to convince Cotier to jump, but it seems like Hella just hasn't been throwing it at the proper time.
Yeah. He cannot be predictable with the timing, and also he needs to realize that Cotier is completely content to play from a screen away, and he's getting checked by a lot of standing Cs. He should probably vary the timing of his Dondakeis with some weapon deflects.
Cotier not afraid of that mix-up at all. Goes for the chip, it's not going to work.
Punish that.
Okay. There's that JA. Very close round there. Cotier taking it though. Quickly he's on set point now. Hella making strides and figuring this matchup out. Let's see if we can put the pieces together here before he's out of tonight's tournament.
Oh, Hella backdashes into the buzzsaw. But yeah, I like that. He is not throwing at Tondake out where he usually would. Still should check those standing Cs from Cotier though.
Yeah, I feel like they have to come out to keep him honest and to convince him to jump, but you just can't overdo it. It's sort of a third or sixth sense, I should say.
Right.
Needs to be sort of developed here, but the timing is not quite right yet.
And the thing is, if he's all the way across the screen, he's pretty safe. Like that. In those cases, you're pretty safe to just throw out the flex. But even if they don't land, they're letting the opponent know that you're looking for it.
Yeah, and Hella cornered now in the orange. Scary moment of getting out.
Anti-air.
Yeah. fair bit of damage, close to evening it up.
Ooh, Coterre blocks the universal overhead, and Heliplus has to pop.
A good use of the
He's
corpse hop there. And there's that 5C.
Yep.
Yeah, it looked like Hella just never really found the comfortable spot in that matchup. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
An incredibly strong. Oh, winners finals. God, I'm so out of it today. Sorry, folks. All right, we got one more game at the very least. I think Hella can figure this out. He just needs to put the pieces together.
Yeah, he cannot let Coterre believe that he has control from a screen away, right? Like he needs to throw out those deflects, even if they don't hit, just to let Coterre know that Heliplus is thinking about it. And at that point, oh, is this gonna hit? Oh no, nice jump C block.
Okay, I feel like for a second there we were about to see something interesting, but Coterre sort of reeled back. Hella still got a decent punish off there.
Ooh, the fat drop, the fat replica, which is not safe. But yeah, Heliplus really readjusting his game. Some really sick plays. I like the platform punish that he did to get away from Coterre's weapon flip.
Yeah, and this really, we're seeing here the privilege of what you earn from getting the winners finals, losers finals, and grand finals. The opportunity to sort of play it out for a few games. You have time to figure out the matchup, and we can see Hella is starting to make those jumps.
I don't know how it works for Rimu, but I do know fighting Earthquake is kind of a match of patience because he has such good buttons from long range. You want to threaten him and let him know that he can't push those buttons for free, and then work your way in. And once you're really up close to Earthquake, and if you can keep him grounded, his options are very limited. But right as I say that, Coterre connects with a crouching A into weapon flip.
A very powerful combo, however, Hella easily getting that weapon back. It takes a little damage for it, but now you got your weapon, you certainly have a chance.
Yeah, Coterre is just throwing out those C's to check for run-ins, and Heliplus does not threaten them at all.
Great whiff punch there from Coterre. So the DP Water Lily came out there. It didn't connect with Coterre, so he was able to get a free punch there with the 5C.
Ooh, Heliplus connected with a running A, but did not convert into the usual Rimu combo. Ooh. Coterre calls out the weapon deflect into SSM, but Heliplus bursts.
Oh my goodness, and a really fearless button there from Coterre with that early 5B. Oh, decent punish. He's got the knockdown. He needs to start doing some damage, and that's a good start.
Oh, Coterre now staying right up in Heliplus's face. Heliplus still has a chance. I think he can jump and bait the weapon flip, and then maybe punish with an SSM. That could turn it around.
Nice 6XP. And that 6XD, you see Coterre throwing that out a lot. Well, it's the kind of button you want to throw out a lot. It can be very plus on block.
Ooh, unfortunate.
Now that ice spike there, that can often be a deflect setup. And I think that might have been what he was trying to consider, but that button, that 5C from Earthquake is actually surprisingly quick on startup.
It is.
That was winners finals. So Heliplus is going to go down 3-0 to Coterre, but he is not out for the day. Coterre is going to head on to grand finals, and Heliplus is going to move down to losers finals, where he awaits the winner of Dustin versus AR Robert.
Yeah. I think Heliplus played a really strong game. Really unfortunate. I think the things that he needed to look out for was Coterre felt really comfortable at the full screen range, which he just checked a lot of Heliplus's movement with 5Cs. As I said, those kind of largely went unpunished, And then Heliplus, I think, got to a point where he felt really uncomfortable, even though he had the entire screen real estate, and he was hesitant to push buttons, which then gave Cotier the incentive to go in and push more, running kicks or A's or even jumping in. And I think, if Heliplus rewatches the tape, he's gonna see that where at the full screen range, he probably could have done just a little bit more, and he just needed to vary his timing just a little bit to bait Cotier to do something, or at least get Cotier to try to use different button sets.
For sure. Something that stuck out to me as well, and I really started to think about it towards the end of the set there. Rimu is really quite potent when she can corner her opponent and start to mix them up. But Cotier didn't seem, when he was getting cornered, he was just blocking everything. I don't know if you noticed, but when Hella got those opportunities to push Cotier into the corner, he wasn't getting a ton of damage from it. And I feel like for Rimu to truly be effective, that's where she's going to get a lot of her damage.
Yeah, definitely. And now we move into loser semi with Dastan continuing on his journey with Genjiro, and AR Robert, confident as always with the little kid, the friendliest kid on the block.
For sure. Yeah, and now that I think about it, if I'm not mistaken, this matchup was actually grand finals. Quite a while back now, but we've seen this matchup before, and if I'm not mistaken, Dustin came out on top.
I believe so. Dastan is actually pretty solid with Genjiro, and I think, bringing him out on such occasion is actually not a bad idea to brush some dust off. Genjiro is still a very strong character, despite of all the changes that has happened in the past 2 seasons.
For sure. I feel like this is a character worthy of some buffs in season 3 if SNK hears this, buff that card. But for right now, Dustin is still finding a way to make him very effective. And as you mentioned, he can be. He just doesn't have as potent or well-rounded as a toolkit as you would expect him to have.
Right. He does have a very blessed DP, and I do believe the DP option beats out a lot of the jump float stuff that Shizu might have. So I think, and his neutral jump C got beat by Shizu's jump C. That is crazy.
Yeah, the arc, going back to Genjiro's DP, it has a very aggressive arc where it just sort of goes straight to the corner. You know what I mean? Like that, and it covers a lot of space. So it can be very effective in this matchup where Shizu's trying to float. But right now, Robert taking that first round, 1 round up. Let's see what happens here in the second round.
Yeah, they seemed very even, and then the twist of fate happens, and Genjiro's jump C, which is usually pretty privileged, in the neutral placing, gets beat out by Shizu's forward jumping C, and everything kind of just fell apart after that.
For sure. And you're right. Ooh!
Wow.
Strong, yeah. I mean, Dustin definitely answered back with authority right there. However, Robert coming back into the 3rd round with full rage. Let's see if he gets an opportunity to use it.
And I still don't see Robert. There's that DP at work. I don't see Robert using any light buttons currently, so he still has tap for sure. I think he still has tap.
And these command grabs, they don't hurt real bad, but they can start to wear on you mentally. So I like that Dustin's starting to pull those out early.
And Robert is going for the low, the 2Cs. I think he's trying to set up for a tap. He's been holding that. Yeah, he's been holding that button for a while, and he wants to cash out.
Great 2C from Dustin there. And there was that tap attempt. He thought he had enough time to punish the recovery. He didn't. He pops. Dustin pops back. Robert at the disadvantage here. Great
Nice
DP.
anti-air DP. And that was, I think Robert had already landed, and he was pushing a button, and Dastan punished.
With the DP?
Mm-hmm.
I think he caught him out of the air, but maybe you're right. I'll have to go back and see that. But regardless, really strong first round from Dustin there. We'll have to see what's the adjustment from Robert.
That is the power of Genjiro, his 5C. Ooh. And his neutral jump C is so strong.
Yeah, and these DPs really putting in a lot of work. You see how big the animation is, and most of that animation is presumably hitbox because it covers a large area.
Yeah. Genjiro definitely one of the characters with a more reliable anti-air DP. Okay, nothing canceled from that from Robert. That's very strange.
Yeah, we see him go back to the well again there, which leads me to believe that he probably wanted something on that. Ooh, interesting. Okay, something of a safe version of that. Interesting trade.
Okay, that was not a trade in Daston's favor, though.
No. However, the life deficit is not big. This is anyone's round right here.
Yeah. Unless a jump C hits like that. I think they actually traded JCs.
They did, and then once again, the trade was not in Dustin's favor, simply because Robert was coming in with more life at that point. Okay, so a series of push blocks down, wake up. Robert has Dustin cornered, but what can he get out of it? Start with a 660, a very good flow cancel into the JA.
Nice DP to get out.
Because it was at an odd angle, he doesn't get a lot of damage. However, he chases down Robert that time. Nice JC. And again.
The DP and the trade. Nice. Daston not afraid to just keep anti-airing the DPs. Ooh, there it is. The 2C into weapon flip by Robert. Ooh, nice jump back air to air by Daston.
Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm surprised we didn't see Neeson there. Yeah, regardless, Robert was in a tough spot. Dustin at that point just sort of filling space with normals, waiting for Robert to run into something, and he does. He only had a little bit of help.
Yeah. Daston running in with the 660.
So the meter is gone for Dustin here in the third round. However, we saw him against Markio, really taking advantage of deflect into SSM. So that is still a threat.
Yeah, and AR Robert not afraid to push stand Bs in a neutral. So I think Daston will get a chance to deflect if he's looking for it and gets the timing right.
So I think he got one. So that's a multi-hitting move, that 2C. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, it's only cancelable on the earlier hit. So he was not able to cancel that. However, got him some decent damage. Right now, though, Robert in the lead, barely.
Ooh. And the chip.
Really tough spot for Dustin there. You can argue that he could have DP'd out of the spin, but still, that was, I wouldn't wish that spot on my worst enemy. You know what I mean? So
Right.
Great game from Robert there. We got a 1-1, so this is shaping up to be a good set.
That was a situation where hindsight would say, oh, I could have punished. But if you were in the situation, you're probably holding block.
Yeah, for sure.
Daston doing a good job keeping Robert in the corner. Oh, and then Robert jumps out.
Yeah, and we saw them go, great DP there. We saw them trading in the air earlier, but now it seems like Dustin's coming out on top of most air exchanges now, cleanly.
Yeah. Oh, nice. His Daston's Rekka gets stuffed by Shizu's stand B.
Okay, Robert enraged.
It's kind of interesting. I've noticed this new trend that Robert is doing. Usually, when Robert has rage, you can see he's kind of calculating on how he can run up and grab. Now, when he has rage or he wants to cash out tap, you can see him going for 2Cs way more often.
For sure. Earlier on tonight, he was definitely clear, like clockwork, with 2Cs coming out. However, I'm feeling like it's too much. He needs to mix that throw in. Now you have two options. So
Right.
hopefully we'll see more of that. However, right now, Dustin up around. He's got Robert down to half health. There's that card. However, the cards, it's not very effective in this game. Couldn't really follow up with much.
Daston plays defensive and waits out the rage, and Robert is going to have to pop soon. Yep, Robert pops, gets the grab into weapon flip. Dastan's gonna take it because he is up around.
He's also notoriously good at getting his weapon back.
Like that.
This is a tense spot here.
Definitely. Oh my god, that... I think Dastan could have hit with a jump C.
And Robert could have hit with a 5C. However, this time Robert will close it out. Great patience from him. Right after, you know, the empty jump DP, to see the empty jump and not respond and just block again was really good decision making from Robert.
Yeah, yeah. Very, very unmoved by what has happened and just stuck to the game plan that he had.
Yes, for sure. I feel like it requires great patience to make that kind of decision. Because this is not what you expect, especially the empty jump DP back to back. Not a lot of people are going to see that coming.
Wow.
Empty jump DP. Sorry, go ahead. Yeah, Mid-Abe, it's a valid strat, dude. All right, go ahead.
Dastan's stand C gets stuffed by Shizu's jump C. Oh my god, this battle of the C's.
Yeah, for sure. And, you know, they're both... Their C's are a valid part of their kit, especially, you know, Shizu's 5C is a really potent tool.
Right, right. Oh my god, that neutral jump C again by Dastan. Oh, what happens? A draw match.
That's 1-1, folks. We're
They
back
play
in
it out again, right?
Yes.
This is Sam Show, folks.
Yeah, and I really feel like, gosh, how should I describe this? I always say this game was light on the execution, heavy on the mental, and you know, I think for the most part that's true, but we're really going to see the mental, or at least part of the mental aspect of play here. That was a draining game, and
Dude,
now we're going right back into it. You need to be strong in the mental aspect, I feel, to play this game at a high level.
For sure. And Robert going for the recoil cancel into umbrella throw. I feel like he's been trying that tonight and it hasn't really paid off for him.
Yeah, Dustin coming out strong. You're definitely not perturbed by the end of the last game. Great life lead right now. Playing it very close to Robert. He is right in his face.
That's too far. No!
No! What a whiff punish. Oh my god, look at the damage. No, no.
Why
no.
Robert gambles it on a tap, but that's okay. He gets the throw into stand C, and it's still even. The Rekka whiffs from Dastan, and Dastan goes for a full screen Rekka. Really?
No, I think he could have anti-aired out of the air there. Robert could have. Okay, Robert is in the deficit.
Oh, yes.
Robert is definitely in the deficit.
All right. Dastan's going to DP.
Wow.
Called
Oh
it.
my gosh.
Dastan was just going to backdash and wait for Robert to run in or jump to DP. Because Robert was so close to chip range, I think it might have chipped him if he blocked a full DP too.
Yeah, I mean, whatever he came in with, other than blocking at that point, would have gotten Robert killed. So, great decision making from Dustin there. He's currently up around. This is for sure a set point, barring another draw game. Good throw in the corner. He was in the deficit. He's sort of evening it out now. Cards up. Nice 2D.
A nice anti-air DP again by Dastan. But Robert has rage. Gotta watch out.
But so does Dustin. I really haven't seen Dustin force the issue, especially with grabs so far. So, considering that hasn't come out, it's more of a threat than it's ever been in this set.
I feel like Genjiro's rage drains a little quick, so it is good for Dustin to use it in a threat of DPs, which has actually been paying off fairly well for him. Nice run-up grab and combo by Dustin.
Oh no.
Run-up command grab?
Dustin saying if you want to take this game, you got to give me. Oh my gosh.
No.
What was Dustin pressing there? Robert throws out the B, and even after being... Dustin must have been pressing normal or trying to backdash or something. Oh, that was an opportunity to tap. I feel like that was a mistake.
Yeah, Robert canceled into the umbrella.
Things are going quickly here in round 3. Both players have full meter, or they have their meter, excuse me. And there's
They
that
both have
580 you
meter.
like to look out for.
Oh, there's the cancel umbrella spin by Robert.
Wow, it's Cesaro spiraling out of control.
Yeah, Dustin really needs the pop.
Now we see the deflex come into play, sort of showing his hand. It's a good option, but now that Robert's seen it, he's aware. Dustin enraged now. Can Robert survive? And he just throws out a button. Very gutsy call there from Robert. And really well played there from Dustin. That was a great set to watch. Well played from both players. You always love seeing a draw in this game because just the emotional investment from each game is very high. This game can get very tense, especially with the burst and the Easton mechanic. So to have to see that draw and then go right back into it, it's a big investment from the players. So good job to both of our players there. Unfortunately, Dustin, that's going to be his cue to exit for tonight. It was fun seeing his Genjiro, and strong player, and we look forward to seeing what he does in the future, of course. But Robert is going to be heading to losers finals, where he meets Hella Plus.
Yeah, I believe Hella Plus was the one that sent Robert to losers this WNF. So this is a redemption arc for Robert, and it is also for Hella Plus a chance to put an exclamation at the end of his statement of, Robert, I am going to defeat you today. So this will be an interesting match. But back to what you were saying earlier, Sugar Bear, it is really mentally draining, especially after a long drawn out match, to get a draw. It happens very rarely just because the damage output in this game can be very high, and when it does, you have to have that mental fortitude to just go back to work and keep calm as if nothing has happened.
Yeah, I mean, when you talk about the defining characteristics of this game, I feel like there's a lot, but one for sure is decision making. If you're too passive, you're going to end up getting killed. Burst and Eason and WFT and throws are just too strong. You're going to have to make decisions. And then on top of that, the positions that this game can put you in just can be incredibly mentally taxing. To have to stare down someone with full bar or Eason when you have nothing, and still have to make decisions as to how you're going to come back. It really, really, really can just get under your skin. It's not the easiest game to play in that respect.
Definitely. And so many things in this game leads to large damage. You can get deflected for pushing a normal button. You can get E-send. This for a methodical game, the amount of damage output and the amount of punishment that you can endure very quickly is actually quite big. So things change at a flip of a hat, and you really have to be mentally aware and not let the big damage change the way you play or get to you, because you will quickly tilt and lose out on the rest of the fight.
Yeah, it's sort of funny being a Sam Show player. Oftentimes when there's incredible levels of damage in a fighting game, a lot of people will get up in arms over that fact, but we're used to it. You know what I mean? Like, high levels of damage in a fighting game is no shock to us because we play this game. In this game, you can lose 90% for one mistake.
Right. And you can literally be down the entire round and get the right read on the deflect into SSM and turn it all around.
For sure. So you're never truly out of it. And I do feel like this game is sort of notorious for being defensive, or that's the rep it gets. And there are moments of calm, but I feel like those moments of calm are often interrupted by flurries of activity and damage. So it's not all down back. Things can get pretty wild here in the land of Sam Show. But here we go. Hella Plus versus AI Robert. Losers finals. First to 3.
Robert taking to the air immediately, challenging Rimu's air superiority. Robert got impatient and got hit by the spike.
Does really good damage, grants a knockdown. You don't see it too often, but when it lands, it's definitely nice for Rimu.
And Robert using those air flows to challenge Hella Plus's anti-air kind of showing him that I can alter the timing, so you have to be on point with your anti-air, or you have to challenge me air to air.
Now Hella coming off of a difficult match with Pro-Tier Winners Finals, looking composed, looking as if he's focusing on what is in front of him now. And that's what he's definitely going to need to do to have a chance to beat AR.
Ooh, nice DP to challenge Robert's fan. And the Dondake stops the tap. Howler Plus is sitting on a life lead and just needs to chill.
Great choice there. Considering the distance that Robert started that jump at, it was a safe bet that no matter what he was going to do, he was going to have to deal with that DP in some regard. Good choice there from Hella.
That was really good choice by Hella. Doing it twice too, that calling out both of Robert's air cancels. Robert slipped on the ice, but Hella Plus didn't capitalize.
I think it was an accident the ice came out. I mean, you don't see it too often. A great punish there. That can be kind of questionable to punish, the spinning umbrella on the ground, but Hella was very prepared.
Robert bursts.
Things. Go ahead.
Ooh, nice anti-air Isen.
Yeah, you can't do it to me, but I can do it to you. Great reaction from Robert there, keeping himself alive. Oh my gosh!
Oh, no.
It was so unclear what happened there, but the JC, that silly JC, the little fella's got, able to trade, and just the damage output was enough to put him over the top there. Robert survives, finds himself in the third round here. Great throw.
A back throw into DP combo by Robert, and now he's got Hella Plus in the corner. But Hella Plus immediately fights out.
Great whiff punish there. Robert really applying pressure now. And he's looking much cleaner in this round than he has the first two.
Ooh, the backdash? No,
too quick.
Okay, not this time. Hella Plus burst. Ooh, gets the combo, but takes the damage. I don't know.
Interesting choice there. I don't know how many throws you're going to be able to get or opportunities with
Yeah.
WFT. We'll see.
Oh, that could have been Isen right there.
Oh, and it's a bad spot now. Okay. Anything will do it. Nice dodge attempt from Hella. You have to make those sorts of decisions. However, Robert made his own decision. I'm not pressing anything. And in the game of rock, scissors, paper, and Sam show, not pressing anything was the right call there. Allows him to punish the dodge attempt. Good stuff from Robert. He was really looking down and out in Beverly Hills in the start of that game, but he figured it out and he came out on top.
Struck it rich and turned it around. But he still has to endure 2 more matches in order to take it. So we will not count Hella Plus out just yet.
No, not at all. There's plenty of time to adjust, and I think Hella looked fantastic. I think there was just some decision-making issues more than anything there.
Right. I mean, he was doing a lot of amazing stuff.
For sure.
I like how he's being proactive in trying to punish Shizu when he jumps. Oh, JC beats the ice platform. That button from Shizu.
And Robert looking really strong right now. 18 seconds on the clock. Hella in the orange. Major deficit.
And Hella Plus gets hit by Shizu's float jump cross up B. I don't know why that button needs to cross up, but it does.
Not only does it cross up, it has great horizontal range. So when you're like, okay, I got the lead, it's a great button to just jump back and throw out there because it's really hard to contest if you're trying to get in. Robert, what we mentioned this earlier, no real threat involved in throwing out that SSM. He had a read, he took his shot, he didn't quite make it, but no harm, no foul.
Yeah. That SSM is essentially safe to any nice step dodge punished by Hella Plus, scouting out the throw, step dodging it, and hitting this little boy with a big space meteor ice chunk.
And it hurts real bad, folks. Look at that. Okay, so Hella, you know, as difficult as that first round looks, he really made up for it here. He's showing that, hey, that first game didn't get to me. I'm here to fight.
And Hella's still very consistent in calling out Robert's jump with a DP ice flower.
There's that 660, a really oppressive button. You know, if it did any more damage, it'd be unfair. I respect the attempts. I respect the attempts. He was unsure. He said, will this work? I'd love to land a tap right now. He gave it a shot. Didn't work. You're going to have to store that data away for another day.
I'm a little sad that the weapon flip didn't punish the recoil, because Robert didn't cancel the recoil into anything. Unfortunately, Rimu's weapon flip not as cool as Hal's or Nako's.
No, it's got a fair startup. Good punish there from Robert. You know, obviously usable off of throw and really great in Fireball Wars. Like if someone's throwing out something at a distance that has a lot of recovery, Rimu WFT can, you know, perform very well, but it is situational in that regard.
And Hella Plus should burst.
Oh my gosh, right in his foot.
No! Oh no! Hella Plus made an ice platform in an attempt to dodge Isen. But
oh no.
Oh no.
You know, I catch crap for saying this, but I'm telling you, you know, unless you're in chip range, you really, I feel like Isen, the anti-air Isen is just really not gonna cut it against Shizu. It's just too committal. For every 10 times or maybe even 20 times I see it, maybe only once does it work out.
Yeah. Oh man. The big opportunity, which in all fairness, I think that was a good call to avoid the Yisen, was when he made the platform in the corner and ended up missing the whiff grab from AR Robert, which he could have punished with a Yisen.
It's always unfortunate. It reminds me of something Andy said sometime about autopiloting. You can tell when someone's autopiloting. I don't feel like that was the situation here. He just committed to that ice platform, and then, you know, it was too late. But for sure, there are some moves that can come out unexpectedly that have major recovery, and you want to be able to capitalize on those situations. But unfortunately, Hella Plus wasn't able to do that then.
Yeah, and Hella Plus needs to shake that off and go back to his game plan, or at least examine the ones that were working and stick with those, because he has one more to turn it around.
For sure. And Hella, despite what the score is showing, he's been on the verge in both of these games. So it's not like the game plan isn't working. It's mainly, I would argue, decision making up to this point, but, in specific situations. But
right.
Robert taking that first round. Goes for it again. Hey, fella, that's just not working out for you. But as we said, no harm, no foul. Very low committal option.
Right. And as Hella, I think the thing that he needs to keep in mind now is that SSM is off the table. However, Robert could deflect a tap as an option.
Speaking of the devil, he appears.
Yes.
Being down around, like, I think that was like a level 1 or a level 2. That didn't hurt. Okay.
Ooh. Robert's going to play defensive. Oh.
And I think at that point, Hella just felt like, man, I'm in a really bad spot. And these last two games didn't work out quite the way I wanted them to. So I understand the attempt, but I think at that point, just overextended at the end there. But man, you know, you look at that score, it looks lopsided, but those first two games, Hella was super duper close. It was literally one decision a game that could have been the difference. And I think that was really it. He was running toe to toe. So if Hella does go back and watch this, I don't think that the game plan was wrong. It was just one little thing per game. And in the game of Sam Show, that's enough. So good stuff to Hella Plus. You know, I don't even think we can say a player on the rise anymore. A player who is there. He just needs to break that one glass ceiling. He's knocking on the door. And I believe one day we'll see it. But unfortunately, today is not that day. Robert is going up to fight his countryman and teammate AR Cotier in Grand Finals. Folks, we got an AR Grand Finals, a Mexico Grand Finals. Whoever wins, this WNF trophy is going back to Arcade Rumble.
That's right. And the grand finals of AR Coutier and AR Robert is something that we're pretty used to seeing from way back in the Arcade Rumble or the Ronin Rumble circuit. And I believe actually, let me pause because Angela or Andy might come in to do some plugs.
What's up? What's up? What's up? All right. Do some plugs for tonight before we start grand finals. Let's go right into it. First one we have is the King of Fighters 13 tournament that is this weekend. It is going to be on Parsec. It is hosted by Angela, or well, me now since she's not going to be doing it, and Arcade Impact. So yeah, the guys from Arcade Impact are going to help us, and it's going to be open to the United States and Mexico. I think those are the two countries, right? United States and Mexico. And yeah, it's going to be open to United States and Mexico, King of Fighters 13 Parsec. If you're familiar with it before, I believe we've done it for a couple West Coast tournaments. It's about the same setup. A ton of good players. Signups are still open, I believe, until the night before. Yeah, just follow us on Twitch and Twitter if you want more information on how to join, who's playing, how everything works. Alright, next we have Samurai Shodown Casual Friday, hosted by Thrusty Zol. It is going to be on Xbox, and it is free to join. Thrusty's really cool. He has like a really chill stream. Yeah, I mean, he does stuff for Switch also, but I mainly know him for Xbox. He plays a ton of characters. It's really laid back environment. Follow him on twitch.tv/ThrustyZol. Next we have Samurai Sparring, hosted by Ghost the Trinity. He is doing a double series nowadays. He does Sparring, which is the first to 10, and he does a Kumite, which is the first to 5, kind of like a Iron Man thing where you versus the world. I'm not sure who the next one is. I want to say the next one's Robert, the birthday boy. I think his is this weekend. I'm not 100% sure, but I believe so. Just follow him on Ghost_Emperor on his Twitter. His Twitch is Ghost_the_Trinity, and there is the link to his Discord right there. Alright, next we have Ronin Rumble's Arcade. It's hosted by Reike Kido. It's on Mondays and Fridays at 8 p.m. Pacific Coast time. He runs 3 games at the moment on Parsec: King of Fighters 13, Grand Blue Versus, and Samurai Shodown. So just be on the lookout. Follow him on Twitch, Twitter for more information. Tosu Zenshi happened last weekend already. I'm sure Sinister will throw more stuff in the future, but just follow him at twitch.tv/Sinister with 3 underscores for more information on Phase 3 or anything in the future. I think he's gonna run tournaments for other games too. I believe he wants to run one for Mark of the Wolves. So yeah, just follow him. I believe his Twitch or his Twitter is SinisterX. I could be wrong. I'm not really good at memorizing people's Twitter handles, but yeah, Mark of the Wolves is next month. Sick. There you go. Mark of the Wolves next month. Is it gonna be on Fightcade? Do you know, or is it gonna be on Steam? Fightcade? Okay, it's gonna be on Fightcade 1. All right, sick. There you go. If you're interested in playing Fightcade 2, okay, Fightcade 2. All right. Next we have Central Rivals and Bodega Classic. I don't know when the next ones are gonna be. I am actually gonna get more information for the next one. Sorry about that. DMV Side Games, hosted by Sleepy Ben. It is gonna be every second Saturday. Second Saturday of every month. It's open to the United States, Mexico, and Canada. We're not sure when the next game is or what game it's gonna be. But just follow Ben on his twitch.tv for more information, and follow him on Twitter at SleepyBen. And we have the Mexican Mash Series. It is the Mexican weekly tournaments hosted by, I guess, a bunch of TOs. It's on their Smash.gg account. Markio is one of the TOs that are running a few games. The one that I know him for is he runs King of Fighters O2UM. Very chill guy, very talented player. It is bi-weekly, as Markio is telling you right now. I believe they stream on Facebook also. And I think Markio still streams it on his Arcade Rumble account, right? I'm guessing. Yeah, I want to say follow Markio on his Twitter if you want information on where to enter King of Fighters. And for all the other games, follow that Twitter. Twitter.com/mmseries_mx for more information. We have Monday Mashers hosted by Super Dude. It's on break at the moment, but it is a beginners and intermediate tournament on PlayStation 4 for Samurai Shodown. He might open it up in Season 3. We won't know yet. It depends on how he's feeling at the moment, but yeah, just be on the lookout for that if you want to get into Sam Show, or if you want to play Cham Cham for all the longtime Cham Cham fans. And next we have Rage Explosion hosted by Olipop. It is a PlayStation 4 online tournament that happens on Mondays. I'm not sure when the next one's going to be, but I want to say at least he's gonna have one in Season 3. It's on tomorrow. It is tomorrow on Thursdays now. Okay, I'm an idiot. Okay, it's on Thursday, not Mondays. All right. Okay, it's a PlayStation 4 online tournament. It's open to the United States, Mexico, Canada. I'm assuming Costa Rica too for Clorox. Can I join? Are you from the 3 countries I mentioned? So many Sam Show. Yeah. Well, just follow Olipop for more information. And finally, we have Regime Royale. Those dates have already passed, but we're gonna advertise for Rome because he does a ton of different games. He does all the weird games too. But the one games that he does do that I remember is King of Fighters, O2UM, Samurai Shodown, Mark of the Wolves, and SNK Heroine. With SNK Heroine being the only game on PS4. I believe Mark of the Wolves is done on Fightcade, and all the other 2 games is done on Parsec and Steam. Follow him at his Twitter, Rome himself, and I believe the 2 streamers for these games is Rome and Sugar Bear. So follow them on their Twitch accounts right there. Vampire Savior is coming. Alright, sick. So I think that's about it. Down to the last 2 players. AR Classic. It is Robert's birthday. So I'm expecting Robert to play really well, and I'm expecting Cotier to go a little bit easy on him since they're friends. And you don't bully your friends on their birthday, but I don't know what Cotier is thinking. There's a lot of money on the line, so yeah, congrats to those 2 guys. They deserve it for all their hard work. So yeah, commentators could take it over.
Yeah, I don't buy it. Happy birthdays have been said, but now's the time to for these countrymen to spill each other's blood for our entertainment. It's going to be, as you heard, AR Cotier and AR Robert. We got the Arcade Rumble Grand Finals. Well deserved. At this point, there's been, I think, at least 4 AR or Mexico representatives in, the past 3 top 8s? These guys are putting in work.
Yeah.
Definitely putting the rest of NA on notice.
Definitely. And not to play favorites, even though it's AR Robert's birthday, I would love to see AR Cotier take his first WNF win take the money, and then maybe when COVID is over, he can take Robert out for a birthday dinner or something, you know?
Yeah,
But-
for sure. Happy birthdays have been said, but now it's Sam showtime. We're gonna fight. I think they're gonna let it all hang out.
And these two, definitely no stranger to playing against each other.
For sure, for sure. As we mentioned, countrymen and teammates. The last matchup between these two that really sticks out in my mind was during Rivals, the past Rivals. They fought in losers finals, I think, and they really just had it out. It was a fantastic match to watch. It might have been, I think it was one of the highlights of the tournament. So I'm hoping we're going to see a similar performance here today.
And, you know, Cotier known for Earthquake, Robert known for Shizu. I think Cotier is a world-class player. And to play Earthquake at the level that he has definitely showcases how good of a player he is.
For sure. I don't know if any of y'all out there have actually picked up Earthquake and brought him in a training mode, but he's not an easy character to pilot at all. So the level of level of success he's had with this character really says a lot to his ability as a player. However, Robert taking that first round, Cotier already backed into the corner, gotten a little bit of damage on Robert, but this is a scary spot for the big fella to be at.
Ooh, Earthquake jumps out. But he has to be careful. Robert has rage. And I suspect a 2C is coming.
For sure. You know, if recent trends in this tournament is any indicator, Robert's definitely been leaning into the 2C.
Nice step dodge into the heavy C.
Yeah, good throw from Robert there. I'm a little surprised we didn't see the SSM, but maybe he's trying to save it. Now that's going to hurt really bad.
Yep.
Ouchies.
The 2C into umbrella spin by Robert, and Cotier ate the whole entire thing. And those jump C's of Shizu's work so well against Earthquake too.
Here, some kind of showing his hand. He's wanting to chip Robert out. Robert DP.
I was just gonna say a replica is coming.
Yeah, I think it would have chipped out. I think it would have, but nice replica on Wake Up. The reversal replica there was a great, strong tactic. It beats out the throw attempt, and Cotier takes the second game. Going into this third game, both players have rage. Or they're full bar, I should say.
Right. And the thing about Earthquake's fat replica is you have to try really hard to be getting away from it. The best thing to deal with is just to block it. So I think it was a good choice for Cotier to do that, because I do believe it would have chipped.
Now, Cotier, as you can see, he's really just getting pushed to the corner. I feel like it's hard for him not to be getting pushed to the corner. So the question is, how's he going to get out of the corner? And so far, he's done a good job. We're mid-screen, though, and he is in the deficit. Right now, Robert seems content to down back for the most part.
I think Earthquake has limited options when he's trying to go in on you. He is one of those characters that wants you to go at him.
Oh my goodness. This is scary.
And Cotier still not popping.
JB.
Oh, nice air to air. Oh, this is getting close. The patience of this man.
Yeah, he really, I think Robert committed there. I think Robert fully committed. He said, whatever happens here, that's what's going to happen. And you have to do that in this game. However, Cotier blocks despite all the pressure, despite how threatening that situation was. And he gets in that first game. Cotier up 1-0 over Robert.
Wow, what patience displayed by Cotier. To block the instant overhead. Oh, nice command grab by Cotier. To block that instant overhead, and then to have the continual peace of mind to just hold back.
Good command throw. 43 seconds on the clock now. Cotier has a little bit of a lead, but he's in the corner.
Yeah, his damage being slowly erased by those strong Shizu jump C's.
Yeah, I feel like that's sort of the story of the match, is how is he going to fight out of the corner? Because it seems like it's hard to not get cornered. And now he's in a deficit. Robert is once again taking a defensive posture.
Yep.
Nice 660.
Oh, nice challenge again by Robert with a JC.
Yeah, we know that Shizu's JC has good vertical range, but the horizontal range on it is surprising as well.
And this is looking really rough for Couture because now he has to run in.
Yeah, and literally he's trotting in, doing the rest of his game. 10 seconds left on the clock. That's a really tall order.
Yeah, and Earthquake is not one of those characters that you actually want to run. You really want to use his jumps. And if you're getting challenged out of the air by jump C's while you're trying to do your stuff, that makes it really hard for you. But Couture turns it around with a crouching A into weapon flip.
And you know, that is a committal situation there. I mean, Robert could be buffering the deflect. He wasn't, but you know, it takes bravery on Couture's part. He does get some nice damage. However, Robert gets that weapon back, and right now he is making Couture pay for having the audacity to WFT him.
2 jump C's back to back, but Couture fights out of the corner finally, and now he has, and he gets anti-aired by Robert's 6-6C.
And that instant overhead spin from the backdash cancel really hurts. Oh my gosh.
Another anti-air. And jump C to challenge the back jump.
For sure. I mean, it was a bad spot. Shizu has a lot of great chip options. I still would have liked to have seen Couture attempt to burst, but we didn't get that chance. So here we go. 1-1. Tie game here in Grand Final.
Yeah, I think we get to witness really how rough it is when Earthquake is trying to get away from Shizu, and just how overwhelming Shizu's buttons can be.
Yeah, it seems like when Shizu wants Earthquake in the corner, there's not much he can do about it, and just the amount of pressure, he might not always be getting big hits, but when he gets cornered, he's going to be taking some damage. However, right now, Couture fighting out of that corner valiantly, I might add.
I like Couture's change of strategy, opting to use jump Bs and jump Ds to challenge some of the JCs from Robert. But alas, he's still getting hit by a bunch of them.
He's in a small deficit here. Robert doesn't mind any kind of deficit. I'm going to down back a little bit. And jump over. Oh my goodness.
Oh my god. And he even jumped over Shizu, and Shizu still caught him with a jump C. Jump Bs from Robert.
Yeah, and you want to talk about horizontal range that JB's got in spades. Not only that, it's a fantastic cross-up. So good button choice there from Robert. He's up 1 round here in game 3.
Ooh, Couture with the right call, but was just a little too far. But that's okay. He ends up punishing Robert's whiff grab with a stand C.
Yeah, nice AA belly bump, but here we are with those JCs again.
Oh no, he did the drop kick, and it was blocked by Robert. So now Robert tried to weapon flip, and he's forced to burst to get out of the situation.
Yeah, I like the decision here from Couture. I mean, losing his weapon could have ended up really bad. This gives him a fighting chance. However, Robert, you know, he doesn't want to see the 3rd round. He wants to close it now if he can.
Ooh, that traded? The butt and the stand B? Another jump C by Robert. Oh my god, here comes... He's gonna try to chip out. Oh! Here, jump beat by Couture! Oh, so smart.
Oh my goodness, what a scary moment there. But Couture picks the right button, and it gets him into the 3rd round. However, the casualties, what he had to give to get to this round, we'll have to see if he's able to sort of surpass those. And, you know, he has no bar. He has no bar, and that's a really big problem.
Yeah, definitely. And I believe Robert is still charging the tap, too.
He is
So Couture has to worry about the rage, the burst, and the tap, as well as a possible SSM. That's a lot of things to be watching out for.
Yeah, and he's coming at it from a deficit. You know what I mean? And this is This is a tough situation. Not that he can't do it, but I think in this moment you need to start figuring out how you're going to get something like a deflect. Like you need a big play.
Yeah,
to get
definitely.
through this.
Oh, I like the run-up replicas. He is taking the big chances.
Good punish there from Robert. Very aware of the situation and what his options were there. And Robert now is on reset point here against Cotier. Cotier coming out the gates very strong, but these past 2 games, they've both gone to Robert.
Yeah, Robert showing his air superiority, just challenging the skies with jump C's and jump B's.
Yeah, we often hear about big boy problems in fighting games. They always have a unique set of weaknesses. And I feel for Earthquake in particular, it's just how gosh darn tall he is and how effective air buttons can be. So he's trying his best right now. He does have a life lead. 40 seconds into the first round. Really, he's trying to get the heck away from Robert.
Yeah. And he's being really patient with those blocks. Throwing in attacks when he needs to, but mostly just trying to get away. There's that crouching C. Sides the step dodge again with just the stand C.
And Robert went with the early jump C there. Would have been fine if it connected, but because it blocked, it came down very negative. So negative that Cotier was able to punish with a 5C.
All right.
Butt slam, which is an overhead.
Ooh, just jump cheeks.
Nice 5C off the throw there. Okay, tries to punish a deflect attempt from Robert with the 5C. Doesn't quite work out, but I like the attempt. You can't be letting deflects go unpunished.
Definitely. Ooh, man, the run under jump C, and it still hit in the air.
Yeah, and I wince every time one of these hits. Such a potent poke. No.
Robert's not pushing buttons.
Now, Cotier coming in around 3 with Rage here, but I feel like he really doesn't have the speed to take full advantage of it. He's just going to have to wait for his opportunity.
Yeah, as you can see, he got the crouching A that he wanted, but he had already run out of rage by then. And, ooh, at what price? Robert already hitting him with 3 jump Cs.
And Cotier, he seems to really be committed to his game plan. And how many JCs has he eaten, but he doesn't seem deterred. He's going to do what he wants to do.
Okay. He gets the grab.
How many times do we talk about it?
Robert didn't Ethan counter punish.
Nice belly bump. Tries to do the corpse hop. Nice JA.
Okay. Robert's out of rage, but he still has tap, and he can always jump C you when you're jumping back as Earthquake.
Talk about bad spots, yeah. Regardless of what he did, the second he jumped and Shizu was in the air, it was sort of a checkmate situation there. Whether he had remained grounded or was in the air, he was going to have to face the brunt of that air spin in some regard, and it was going to either chip him out or kill him outright. So there we go. That is Robert resetting the bracket. We're back to 0-0 here. We got the old B-Day reset.
Yep.
Sam Show Classic.
Oh, step dodge again. That's the 3rd one Cotier has been able to do.
But no SSM punish yet.
Yeah, I've seen, you know, all 3 on those cases. He just punished with the stand C.
And Earthquake, very powerful SSM, the strongest in the game if I'm not mistaken. And you see how difficult this matchup is. It feels to me that he really needs to be taking opportunities, you know, taking advantage of his damage opportunities when he gets them.
Yeah, definitely. I think from what I've observed, Cotier is definitely more comfortable doing deflects into SSMs, but as far as step dodge into SSMs, maybe he's not as comfortable with the motions, or just, you know, if calculating that the step dodge actually covered the grab with.
Now, you know, despite some of the issues we've experienced so far, Cotier does take that first round very handily.
Once again,
Go ahead.
Robert challenges Cotier when he jumps back with the jump C's. And I feel like whenever Cotier chooses the wrong... Oh, he runs up and weapon flips, hoping Robert will push a button. Robert blocks and punishes with an SSM.
Yeah, really optimal punish there. You can split hairs on maybe overkill, but whatever. Get that round done. Very good play from him. It really feels like, it feels to me, from what we've seen so far, that when Shizu wants damage, he just walks through the front door and gets it, you know, and it's handed to him. It doesn't seem like there's much that Earthquake can do to keep him out in earnest, or at least it's incredibly difficult. But when Earthquake needs damage, it seems to be quite the headache.
Yeah, definitely. Shizu just opts forward and hits the C button. And meanwhile, Earthquake has to either A, read your jump early enough where he can do jump back, have the space to do jump back B, or B, be ready to just block and not have pushed a big button.
Yeah, that cross-up B just seems to be a nightmare for Earthquake to deal with. You see it happening over and over. He just jumps over and over and over, and eventually you're going to take hits. It seems like it's super hard to keep this little son of a gun off. Look at that.
Yeah. Okay. Robert's going to hold down back. What's Cotier going to do? Ooh. And Robert didn't use tap, just used A, because that was all he needed.
Yeah, that 660 from Earthquake is actually a really powerful tool. It can be quite safe, surprisingly so. But 5A like that, for sure. Unless it's perfectly spaced, he's going to get that. And that was just what he needed. So Robert, here in the reset, going up 1-0 over Cotier so far.
Yeah, this seems so hard when Shizu wants to jump. Nice command grab by Cotier, though.
Ooh, the classic. You don't have to see the big man doing it, but he can do it too.
And he used the command grab, so that way it comes out a little bit cleaner. Can't burst or can't do anything out of it.
This is looking like a very strong round from Cotier, but it takes 2 to net you a point on the board. So let's see if he can close this out.
Ooh, his Fat Breath gets punished by a JC. And that was a trade.
But a worthwhile one for sure. So,
yes.
Really strong round for him, but you know, as I mentioned, you gotta do it twice. So let's see it. Here's nice command grab to start us off.
Nice jump back B by Cotier. And a punish. Not the greatest punish, but a punish for Robert's deflect attempt.
Okay, good Fat Breath. I mean, so far, he's looking quite solid. Robert does have that WFT on deck. Nice Fat Breath.
Ooh, I like the control he's displaying right now.
Now, as much life, as much life as Cotier has, I'm not going to say that getting hit by the Easton wouldn't be catastrophic, but he could do that. He could take that at that point and, you know, still have more than 50% of the health that Robert did. So I like him being active in that situation. That was a good call.
And he was still cognizant to where he didn't use any of the big risky buttons.
Okay, now we got the 1-1. Cotier with something of a slight life lead.
The air cheeks.
Yeah. Can he weather this storm?
Is the air cheeks beating out the JCs?
I think it's beating it out in the sense that it's faster.
So Robert has to do early JCs to beat out the air cheeks.
But then I've seen Cotier punish the early JCs with the belly bump, which is actually, it looks awkward now that I think about it. So I think this is sort of this, you know, trying to convince him to start doing early and then punishing when he does. Are you kidding me? Oh my god.
Robert, undeterred, says, nah, I'm just going to keep hitting jump C. Oh, this is a chip range. ready for a replica. Oh my god. That did not chip?
It did not. And I was curious, like, how much chip does it actually do? And we can see not quite enough. Yeah, it didn't seem like it was any at all, is what it felt like.
Not enough, anyways. Not enough for it to count.
A pixie or something.
Oh my god. The jump C's. Somebody stop. Yeah.
Excellent call from Robert there. He was just prepared. He understood the situation, what he needed to do, ready to go, locked and loaded with the SSM. Good stuff. And I think that's going to put Robert now at tournament point after the reset. Robert currently up 2-1. And he's just playing incredibly well. And they're clearly both doing their best, but it really looks like an incredibly difficult matchup for him.
Yeah. It really feels like when Robert wants to jump in, he just smothers Cotier.
Yeah, and for the record, this is not making excuses. Robert is playing incredibly well, but you look at this, and I feel like it's hard not to sympathize with the big fella, because he just seems like there's little he can do to stop the offense, at least long enough for it to matter.
And whenever he finally gets the life lead and just wants to get the little kid off of him, he can't jump to get away.
Yeah, he seems he has to make a lot of really good decisions in the air in particular. Now he does have rage. JD, Fat Breath connects.
Jump back C, flips him. Anyways, oh my god, this hurts. Please.
Now Cotier got a little bit of damage there, but he's still in the deficit. Even bigger deficit now. Nice block from Robert. 660 attempt whips.
You know, oh, okay. I will say Robert does not. There we go. I was gonna say he doesn't block low.
Yeah, because Cotier was really threatening the overhead, and they sort of went in and out, and that was run up low. Really good choice from Cotier.
Yeah.
He's really making the best of the tools that he has.
And Cotier not really using the 2C very often in his gameplay. So I like that how he went to it. And it was a long-reaching one, too.
Yeah, it's you know, for a low poke, it does great damage, and you know, low pokes in this game in general are pretty nice to have, but it is incredibly laggy. So in a matchup like this, where the opponent is airborne quite often, it's a very big risk to be throwing out a low poke.
Yeah.
Ooh, now we're seeing him. Oh.
But Shizu jumps in with a C and ties it all up again. Oh, another one. They're just hitting C.
Oh goodness, what a play! And you know, for as gloom and doom as we sounded at the start of that set, I mean, Cotier is making it work. He's making it work. And here we are now. This is tournament point, one way or another, 2-2. And I think, did Robert go back to character select?
I believe so. Probably to take a moment.
Yeah, and it's a smart strategy. If I'm not mistaken, you are allowed 30 seconds, and if you want to go back to character select, you can. But just, he was hot. Cotier was hot after that round. So I think from a strategic standpoint, whether you need a break or whether you want to cool him off, that was a good play to go back to character select.
For sure. That was some really smart decision making by Cotier, and he turned it on.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, here we go, folks. This is it. 2-2, both players. The bracket's already been reset. One way or another, barring a draw, this is going to decide our champion for tonight.
Ooh, I like this. Cotier is switching up the approach. He's deciding to challenge Robert in the air with the air cheeks and the air bees.
Nice 660.
Cotier's running the Airbnbs, man.
And he really, oh my goodness.
And as we say that,
Yeah.
just one jump C from Robert and another one. This is really rough when your character can't even really jump back.
Yeah, it felt like Cotier was dominating the air there. He was really just landing every single JD attempt he wanted. However, the damage output of a JD versus a JC, it takes 5, 4 Earthquake JDs equal 1 Shizu JC. So you saw him put in a lot of work in the air at first, and it was just completely eradicated by that 1 JC. So we got 8 seconds left on the clock here. Nice JB from Cotier.
Oh
Nope.
no! How did that not hit all of it?
Oh no! The little son of a gun was higher than him. The JA came out in the proper time, but Shizu was just above him.
Yeah,
And that was unfortunate.
Yeah, and Shizu was actually at the range where you wanted him to be for a stand C, but only 1 hit.
Yes, and in that situation, it's punishable. And you could tell that Robert was aware. If I'm not mistaken, he went for a 6-6B directly afterwards and he got it.
Oh,
Yeah, to
man.
put in all that work that first game, he was so close.
Oh no.
Yes. Excellent choice from Robert there. At that point, Earthquake needed a lot of damage, and Robert, being around up, having a very significant life lead, said, I'm going to throw out a button. What's the worst you're going to do? You're going to push us to the 3rd round, and I'm going to have a bar where you don't. In that situation, throwing out a button just makes a hell of a lot of sense. So
Right.
great decision there from Robert. Happy birthday to him. Congratulations on his win. Well deserved. We've seen a lot of shifts as far as, consistency and what players we're seeing in top 8 in, I'd say the past 6 months. But I'd say the one legitimate constant has always been Robert. Robert has always been a top 3 contender every single time he enters. So
Yes.
Well deserved to our man from Mexico representing Arcade Rumble. Congratulations to Robert. But I would be remiss if we didn't mention Cotier, incredibly strong player, working ever so hard to try and make it work with Earthquake. Shouts to him. He's fantastic. But unfortunately, today is AR Roberts' birthday and his day as a Sam Show player. So congratulations to him.
Yeah, definitely. Amazing work by Cotier. As you could see, it was an incredibly rough matchup. And I think Cotier did a whole lot to show us that, he has the knowledge, but it is just still hard. For every bit of effort that he put in, Robert countered, and as you see, the jump in C's and the jump in B's was just overwhelming. But he played well, well earned 2nd place, and for Arcade Rumble to take 1st and 2nd, that is no small feat.
For sure.
And really, for, I would say, AR Crew to end up in top 8, 4 members of AR Crew ended up in top 8. So, Mexican players and the Arcade Rumble team showing a strong presence in this week's WNF. Once again, happy birthday and congratulations to AR Robert for getting 1st, and congratulations to AR Cotier for getting 2nd. And in 3rd place, Hella Plus, who is the definite Rimu of the hour, of the year right now. So keep an eye on that kid. He's going places. And then 4th place, we have Duston. In 5th place, we have a tie of Markio and Scrub Cybot. And in 7th place, we have a tie of B-Boy Sonic, Sick Nasty GGs, and Wiro Azumiya.
For sure.
Congratulations to everyone.
Congratulations. A really fresh looking top 8. And the one thing I wanted to say real quick, I mentioned this earlier, but I think it's worth reiterating. Mexico has been playing very strong, whether it be the AR Crew, but you also have Maki, you also have Violent Kane. The representation has really been lopsided when it comes to top 8s in Mexico's favor. And I feel like, tonight just sort of accents it with Robert's win. When it comes to NA Sam Show right now, Mexico is really, they're rolling deep. And as far as I'm concerned, they put the rest of NA on notice going into season 3.
Oh yeah, for sure. I think this is Robert's third WNF victory. So, this is they're definitely showing a strong force. And as we slowly sunset season 2 and get ready for season 3, the NA players definitely have work to do.
For sure. But I think for us, unless you have something else to say, that's going to do it. Excellent top 8. Thank you to all of our players, and thank you to everyone at home who watched, and thank you for Andy and Angela for run the boards behind the scenes. It's been a blast as always, and we're looking forward to next week.
Yeah, I think this is my last shout out for we have a Matcherino. Use !Matcherino to get the link, and then use the code. Holy crap, what is the code? Somebody give me a Matcherino, please, in the chat. But either way, there is a code that will come up. There it is. WNFO21_8SMSHO. Use that code to get 50 cents. We have some very generous donators tonight, and who put in this money. And if you can, please do contribute. It takes nothing, just a little bit of your time, and it costs you nothing. So the players would appreciate that, and we would appreciate that.
For sure.
And with that said, I think that about wraps us up. I am Servbot, and I am joined with
Sugar Bear.
And thank you for joining us on this Wednesday for another night of WNF Sam Show, and we are out.
Take care, everyone.